All right. Let's get this week over with.
Why stop?
The entire week, not just the day.
God, I'm surrounded by such medium talent.
Oh, God.
Well, that's always been the case.
I know, but it's more aggravating than ever today. It just is. Oh, God.
Don't talk that way about Dale Bear.
Dale Bear's the second most talented thing in this room.
What are you mad at me for now?
Huh?
What's this about?
Why do you think it's about you necessarily? It could be about
You said
Steve.
in this room, you
Well,
said.
Steve's in the room.
Oh, okay.
But you suck. What do you want me to say? What do we do? Something
Well, I
new?
know that, though. No, it's not new. That's the thing. I'm
God.
saying, what's new?
Well, not according to those Albanian parents. I mean, Mike's got a little jump in his step now after
right.
a successful meeting.
I'm down on Mike, too. I got.
jeez.
Yeah, well, I like Alba. Like, you kind of treated Alba like shit in that video. I didn't like that.
What are you talking about?
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at you saying that he treated Alva like shit after the
It's not
Yoko
my
Ono
girlfriend,
stuff.
right? But I'm just like, I don't know. You were dismissive of her. You treated her like she was less than.
yeah?
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. I'm serious. I didn't like it.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
I'm a consumer. I watched it. I can't have an opinion.
Of course.
I'm just saying I didn't like it. That's all. I don't think she liked it either.
That's our shtick. I think she does enjoy it.
Sometimes you call her the skirt. I don't know. It's very misogynistic language. I can see where
that's how
Kirk's
I
coming
am.
from.
that. It's just kind of like
Keep her in line, baby.
You were talking down to her. I thought. A little
Right.
bit. No,
I know,
Do you
yeah.
do you have it?
That's what I do.
You don't think so or no?
No, it was kind of intended. That was the...
Where's the humor in that?
I guess nowhere.
I'm just curious. I don't know. I'm just saying I feel bad for her. She's got to fucking,
Right.
to deal with you.
Right.
Life's not easy.
I understand.
Well, it was pretty underwhelming. What do you say? How did I do?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
A 4.
And she's cute, folks. She's performing. How did I do,
Yeah,
honestly?
see what I mean? Like this is it's a thing where like
No,
when
that seems like a
it's-
lie as well. Give me a real-
hold on.
You jokingly said
Hold on,
4,
hold on.
so that's how I respond.
Someone pointed this out to me this weekend.
Yes.
Is that when it's not me, like, or maybe no, that's not true. You know what? I saw it on one of the YouTube. I was watching one of the YouTube shows. I apologize. My apologies. Someone said when I'm not around, like whether it's Justin or Alba or when I'm piling on Steve, Mike takes his dick out. But when Kirk Minahan is going, it's sort of like you turtle.
As opposed to, I'm not sure what you mean.
There's two mics. What don't you understand?
As opposed to, like, I'm more confident when you're not there, you're saying?
Yeah, sort of like with Justin when you sort of treat him like you're the fuck are you doing? Or Alba,
isn't that out?
There's two mics, but there's two mics though.
But of course that's the case. I'm
the same
intimidated by
I'm the
more
same
intimidated
everywhere.
by you than I am with Justin.
I liken it to a sea anemone. He's blossoming and he's a beautiful flower, and then you walk
Sure.
into the room and he shrinks right back
Yeah,
in.
kind of. You're my boss.
Well, it's been a year. I mean, you can't criticize me?
No, not really.
What the fuck are you talking
You'll
about?
tell me to leave if I criticize
I
you.
told you once to leave and you left.
You told me to leave Friday,
times.
I'm pretty sure.
Not really, though.
I understand. But yeah, I don't know.
You can't
That's just how I am.
criticize me?
No, you're on edge right now.
Criticize away. Go ahead.
I have no criticism.
I don't understand.
But if I ever think of one, I'd be afraid to say it.
Well, I think that's your issue.
Oh, I'm sure it is, yes.
Well, it is about you, though.
Right. What's your
Well, I
beef
mean,
here?
okay,
I'm
I think to be a
too
healthy-
confident with my girlfriend. That's the problem.
No, you're kind of a dick in that. I thought you were kind of a dick in that video.
But that was kind of what I was going for, I guess.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm
Should I
just
have
curious.
been, should I have been sweet?
No, I'm not saying you
hey,
should-
baby,
I'm not
thanks.
saying you should have gotten
Hey,
your knee.
hey, baby, kidding aside, thanks for a great time. Your family was awesome. I know I'd hate to have any... I'd hate to joke about what we just did. I should be very serious.
I get it. No, I'm just saying. You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying. What's that, Steve?
So they really want you to learn Albanian? Like they actually think that you're going to have to learn that?
They expect it. But...
Talk about a useless language.
Well, this is another
Well,
reason
to them. I mean, that's their language.
This is another reason I approached it like that, because they asked me... I knew one word. I said good day in Albanian.
Okay.
What does it sound like?
Mirdita.
Mirdita.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what I said. And they said, they asked me if I knew something else, and I didn't. And I said, oh, geez, I'm sorry. I'll definitely learn that one. They go, oh, don't apologize. She's supposed to be teaching you.
Oh, really?
So they really talked down to her much more than I do.
So my take is maybe he spent a little bit too much time around this misogynistic Albanian culture.
These are the women.
He absorbed
The
that.
women looked down at her too. Everyone.
So you were in Hingham.
Yes.
So I got a direct message from Steve from Providence at 6 a.m. on Saturday morning. And it said basically, hey, we want your permission to go find Mike and Alba and tape their lunch and record their lunch.
I was kind of hoping he did.
And I said I wouldn't, I wouldn't do that. I forget what I said. And I said, basically like I wouldn't do that, but please don't do that. That would really be bad for the show.
Right.
Definitely don't do it. It's a really bad idea. Whatever you do, don't do that.
Yeah.
So I guess they wound up not doing it. I guess they tried. So he said to me, he's like, we know where Mike and Alba live. We're going to trail them and go
That'd
to
be
the
interesting.
restaurant.
How would they know where?
They know everything. I mean, you know,
I guess maybe they could have asked. Yeah, there are a couple people. Yeah,
are you in your new place now or no?
No, not yet.
Okay, all right. So I mean,
that makes sense. Yeah,
I'm sure they could have broke. Justin probably knows, right?
Justin, Latino Kirk knows. MHB knows.
So
that's right.
Yeah, so
there's a trail of breadcrumbs.
So I guess the question is, why didn't they do it?
I have no idea. Steve asked me that morning, and I honestly didn't know. Alba wouldn't tell me.
He asked you that morning?
He texted me and said,
what a mastermind.
I will say,
there was some investigating. Yeah.
His disguise was impervious.
That's true.
They were going to wear, it was going to be him, TJ, and Tim from Canton wearing cowboy hats. They wound
up going out or something that day, I think. I don't know.
To Alba's restaurant, I think. Right?
It's confusing.
It's the picture I saw.
So you were in Hingham you were at the, whatchamacallit? The
Shipyard?
Yeah. Where'd you go?
It was an Italian place. I'm not sure.
Alma Nove? No.
That sounds right, yeah.
That's the one that the Wahlbergs own that isn't
across from, yes, yeah. That was it.
How was it?
It was good.
Okay, so what was the scene? Oh, 1 second. Would you, no, okay, so to be fair, all right, okay. Would you be upset if me, R.A., and Mandarin tried to tape Mike at lunch without him knowing so we could send you guys the tape? Well, I figured I didn't really need to hear the second part. I didn't think they'd just keep him. I actually said I'd leave it be. He said, all right. But then I said, but you guys do whatever you have to do. I know nothing. Again, do whatever you feel is right and funny.
I'd leave it be. So I have this for any screenshots I made to take.
Well, I would personally leave it be.
Yes, right.
He said we're going to the parents' house. I didn't even say there. How would where the parents live?
I don't know. I don't know where the parents live. So that's impressive.
I mean, that's very strange.
Incredibly.
Anyway.
So
yeah, what was the scene?
It was an empty place. We were dining outdoors. We got there first.
Okay.
And then the brother and sister and their little kid got there.
They stayed for it. 95 degrees.
Oh my God.
Like
and then
eating outside in that baking heat.
And then the parents get there and they're pretty they're nice. Like they were polite, but it was kind of like I watched this dinner from a different table. Like I just watched this foreign family speaking Albanian. They didn't have any questions for me. Mm-hmm. The dad had a couple jokes. The mother at one point got up and left the table.
Just disgusted.
Now that was my assumption.
Just jump into the water right there and just swim away?
That's what I assumed. Right. I'm told she does that all the time.
Sure.
She was with the baby.
She's always crying too when she does it?
I guess so. Yeah, that's what they tell me. That's what they tell me.
It seems just blind fuck and just leaves.
It seemed odd to me as well. But
there was no particular high tension moment. Nothing. Zero.
No, other than the fact that they didn't really ask me.
Did you try and tell a couple of jokes or no?
Sort of.
Oh boy.
So the brother and sister-in-law were the only ones that spoke English, so I could talk to them a little bit.
The parents speak no English?
Not a lot.
Well, you said they had jokes and stuff, though. Tell the joke and Alba would translate it?
What did the dad sound like doing the jokes?
Oh, I was a victim of this a few times, where the dad was kind of looking in my direction and using the tone that was obviously in a jocular manner.
Oh.
But I couldn't understand him, and I would just go, and then I realized he knows I can't understand him. Why am I laughing
obviously
at
they know
this?
you're blind, right?
Yeah. Yes. Huh. And they do this, so this was a thing. I may have snubbed the mother a couple times.
What?
Apparently, these Albanians, whenever a drink comes to the table, like when everyone gets a new round of drinks, they cheers. So I did that, but I didn't cheers the mother. I didn't leave it out long enough.
Oh.
I missed her twice.
How much boozing was going on there?
They all had beer. I ordered a water, and they kind of shamed me. So I had a Michelob Ultra.
How could they shame you if they didn't speak English? Did she translate the shame to you?
The brother was like, come on, we're drinking. I was like, no, it's fucking noon. It's 1 o'clock.
It's Albanians. Jesus.
Yeah, so there was a little peer pressure. But
what did the dad sound like?
Very nice.
Yeah, kind of. A little Boratish.
Not bad, Steve.
She is pretty or she have a deformity?
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
I don't know why you would ask me that. I think you would know already.
I texted Steve Borat about 4 minutes ago. So I was waiting. A lot of people would tweet me that his dad looked like Borat's friend.
Do you like a porno?
you know his buddy.
Yeah, he was
the guy he wrestles with.
Much more svelte, but that's not a wild.
How do you feel? What was the day after reaction? They in prison.
I arrive in America's airport with clothing, US dollars, and a jar of gypsy tears to protect me from AIDS.
You forget how good a movie.
That's a great movie. It's a great movie.
So that's
Ping
what
pong,
I was.
a table tennis, rape.
Do you have policies?
What kind of dog is this?
Is there a scene there? What scene is it where they're like? Is that in the movie they talk about women have the right to vote, or is that a different skit?
It sounds familiar.
It might be when he does. It might just be from the TV show, and he looks like Bart's just so confused and like horrified that the American woman. He's not even being like a mean. He doesn't even understand it. He's like, what?
He have a sex crime problem.
But Sacha Baron Cohen's rather just a fucking douche.
Oh, I know.
I mean, just like everyone else, you know. Just
Why?
What do you mean?
Why do you say that? Just because he's going after only one side?
Yeah, it's just so like it's like
No, because he's trying to like go to war with Facebook.
Not even that.
He's a
Yes,
fucking
that.
idiot.
But it's like at the end of the fucking Galifianakis movie when they show the bloopers, like just you're proving your point by being Borat.
Yeah.
Like, you're making these people like Ron Paul. Like you can make them look stupid by being the character.
Right.
Like we don't want to know about the guy behind. There's no reason for that.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant because the characters were really going after only one.
No.
Giuliani,
I know he's
country
like,
music concerts.
I was pretty confident that he was a liberal, but
Yeah.
I mean, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Did you see his most recent one though? He goes to that country music concert and starts spouting racist stuff, and then they boo him off the stage.
He is crazy. I will say that. He's really
He's
crazy.
a funny guy. But yeah, so you asked about the day after.
Oh yes, that's what I meant.
This was my. I was a little weirded out by this. So they didn't really text her about it afterwards.
Would you?
Yeah.
Even
if you hated me.
That takes a couple of days to process.
I guess.
I would think. I mean, it's got to be really troubling for them.
I see this as indisputably good news for you. That you say you found the black sheep of the family.
Right.
Like, this was the best case scenario for you. There's no parental pressure whatsoever.
Man,
so you're in the clear.
She built up a lot of pressure. She was very worried about this, but it seems like they don't really give a shit.
So my assumption is that they met you, saw what their only daughter,
yes,
is with right now, and probably drove on the way back on a bridge and was like, fuck it.
Just
drove off.
Just don't exist.
Yeah, they're probably
anymore.
dead.
Gone.
I would assume they're dead.
Well, that makes sense.
That makes it easier for you.
I'm not
Because now I'm told that the seal has been broken. I'll be expected to be in a lot of more of these fucking
Oh Jesus! Did you
one-sided conversations?
Probably at the right time. You didn't ask about the shaving and the wedding stuff. No.
I'm told the shaving is the money throwing and the dancing was real. I'm told the shaving was a ruse.
Oh, okay.
Sexy time.
Steve's so happy now. He's maybe over 2 cuts stuff. But okay. Huh, well, it was a tremendous amount of... so it almost seems like it was a letdown.
Yeah, it really was. There was no reason... In my mind, there was no reason to wait...
Why was there a year and a half
for this? That's exactly. I don't know. It was...
You think she's just embarrassed?
No, I think she's never introduced her family to a guy, and she didn't know what the reaction would be.
Right. Do you think she's embarrassed?
Now she knows she could have brought home anyone.
That's true. That's a good point.
They wouldn't give a shit.
It's my new boyfriend. I broke up with Mike. He's in prison. His name is Dzhokhar Zarniev. We had a Zoom call with him.
Oh, nice Muslim boy.
Maybe he'll be more familiar with the language.
Look, he toasts me. Look at him. He's a classy guy.
Yeah, right.
So the mom speaks no English.
I mean, very well.
That's very difficult.
How long have they been here?
14 years.
Let's not turn into that. Don't turn into that, Steve.
Well, I'm just saying. You think they'd come, they'd
decade and a
assimilate.
half. You think they'd learn at least a few anecdotes, you know?
What part of the state do they live in?
South Shore.
They live in South Shore. Okay.
Yeah.
Are they working, or are we paying for them to be here?
No, they're like
What
working.
kind of question is that?
I'm just asking.
Working class people. And
It seems like they've raised a lovely daughter, and you like the son,
and
right?
the jobs they've had, they interact with people, so they know enough to get by, but not enough to have.
But I wonder if
you
see so many of these businesses that they assimilate only within that community.
That's probably true. Yeah,
You know?
I'm thinking like Albanian mafia.
it's also
That's
possible.
one of the few ways that you could get by without learning English.
He had the look. I make a lot of Sopranos comparisons lately because I'm watching it. He had the look of kind of a guy. He's not in the business anymore. He's not out making hits, but he's got some connections.
He's got some kills on his. Oh well.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh. Oh, okay. Huh. But yeah, okay. So, but Alba was okay with it. She's all right.
Yeah, it's very
That's
well.
good. That's
Yes.
good. So when's the next
Despite
meeting?
my misogynist video.
You just seem like a dick on it. I'm not saying it's a big deal. I'm just saying,
I understand.
I felt bad for her.
So now that the ice has been broken,
You didn't before?
No, I feel bad for her. I should say. Not felt. I continue to feel bad for her.
Do we get video of the Albanian parents next time now that the ice has been broken and you guys are all buddy-buddy?
I don't think
Will they come on the show, do you think?
I don't think they have any idea what I do.
Oh, but that would never even be discussed because they don't speak English. Like,
Right,
that's good. It's almost good. We don't have to talk about that
Like,
stuff.
even the brother and the sister-in-law were asking me, like, about... They speak enough that they were literally asking me about podcast numbers during coronavirus.
They speak enough?
They get. No, I'm saying like they speak fluent. Like they totally get it.
Well, they're from here, right?
Well, no, I mean they moved here when they were 15. I think he was like 15.
Well, how old was Alba?
12.
I always forget that. I always thought she was. Oh, that's okay.
Not
That
born and
explains
raised
her. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Splits or what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. So what are you saying?
But no, yeah, they were asking me about like podcasting and shit. But I can't. I don't even imagine the parents have any clue.
I wouldn't think, right?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Huh. All right. Well, good. Well, okay.
Yeah.
So all that build up for
really nothing.
I would say a huge success in the life of Mike Geary, though.
I completely disagree because now I have to go to these things all the
But
fucking
that's
time.
life. That's being a fucking adult.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Is it that much she sees them every weekend, right?
Yeah.
So either next weekend are you going?
I don't know if it's every weekend that I'm expected to go,
I
but
don't think you need to do that.
well, I didn't think so either. But
You need to set the tone early on. Like you can't go to the next thing.
I like that.
If you go to the next thing, then you're done for.
I like this
You have
coach.
no
Is
weekend
that-
again.
I like that. I'm gonna put my foot down.
Is that Alba as a niece or a nephew?
Nephew,
Nephew. How old is he?
months, like 2 months or something. Yeah.
All right. So you didn't hold him or anything, right?
No. I
I don't.
waved, give a little hello.
You didn't kiss him or anything.
I did not.
Okay. You didn't fondle him, did you?
Well,
I'm just asking for the
historical record.
I wasn't left alone long enough. No, I did not.
Jeez. I'm like dragging a 2-month-old kid outside in the baking heat.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, not great. We were in the shade, to be fair, but not. No, yeah, it was rough.
All right. Well, there you go. Well, the Alma Nove, the Wahlbergs, means that, did you thank the government while you were done? Didn't they get a big fucking loan from the?
Every single Wahlburger did.
Jesus, I'm sure they did too.
And don't thank the government. Thank Kirk Minahan.
Well, yeah. Did they thank me after dinner or no?
They
Was
did.
my name
It
ever
was with
said
the-
anywhere
the
during
staff
this lunch at all?
Say again?
Was my name ever said during this lunch?
I don't.
Yeah, he
think
said,
so.
Kirk Minahan, he's my sidekick on this podcast. I do.
Yeah, I don't think so. No.
It was never like
The podcast was discussed briefly. I can't imagine saying the Kirk Minahan show.
What did you say? What did you say about the podcast?
I probably said it the show.
right. What did you say about the podcast?
They were asking how podcast. I said, well, at the beginning of coronavirus, podcasts were down in general, but last month was huge, so
wow.
it's going pretty well.
There you go.
Yeah.
What'd you eat?
A little margarita pizza.
Very, very basic.
How was it?
It was good.
Yeah, better than Mamma Mia's.
I
he's
like a
alive.
nice wood stove, so I think it was a little better.
Oh, it was a wood stove.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Well, there you go. Okay. Well, what a big day.
it really was for everyone involved.
I keep trying to find something interesting in this story.
They're really
It's not going to happen.
They're really. I mean, as I
Not
said,
even I can do this. I ask as many questions as I
as
can.
I said in the video, there was not. It was like I didn't speak. There was like no. I'd give a few polite head nods and I'd speak when spoken to, but there wasn't a lot for me to add.
Essentially like an interview on our show.
Yeah, more or less.
You
Right.
try to pop in a couple of times and
That's
they told
why
you to shut up.
eventually people will get that's what I am.
Dice, listen. My cousin Vinny. I mean, can we finally talk
I got
about
some
it?
questions in there.
You did,
didn't
that's
care
true.
for them, but
Well, neither did Barstool. I mean, you had to get rid of that.
Of course.
I mean, Jesus. I mean, thinks Michael Jackson did or didn't molest somebody?
I did not.
Did not molest
did
somebody.
not.
We'll get to K-Mark on a second, I suppose, in the way. First, Dr. Sheffield. drsheffieldsnaturals.com. Dr. Sheffield invented toothpaste in the 1870s. First one to put in the tube. We know that. I mean, I could do the read. I could tell you how great it is. You know. If you're a Minifan, if you're a fan of the Kirk Minahan show, you listen to this show every single day. You know Dr. Sheffield is now the official toothpaste of the Kirk Minahan show. Minifans will be brushing their teeth with it in less than 2 weeks in Saco, Maine. 2 weeks from today, we'll be done with Saco. Done.
Wow.
Absolutely done with it.
Will we be here doing a show that morning?
I hope not.
The Monday after.
I hope I'll be retired by then.
Oh, all
I'm not
right.
going to lie to you. I don't know what we're going to do for that. I was probably not. I wouldn't think.
I think that.
I think we'll be done at like 11 that night, probably.
Yeah,
That's
I think
what I'm
that-
saying.
I think
Yeah, it doesn't
the broader
seem-
podcast audience will probably get a taste of what the Saco show was about.
Or they might
I
get
think it's what
something
we
else. Who
discussed.
knows?
Or something else.
Maybe a day off. Fuck off. Who knows? Maybe I'll take 3 weeks off. I'll be doing it with Dr. Sheffield. Visit Dr. Sheffield's certified natural toothpaste. You do that at, pardon me, drsheffieldsnaturals.com. drsheffieldsnaturals.com. You save 10%. Or you go to CVS. What does CVS stand for?
That's a great question.
Convenience service? Don't tell me the answer, Steve. Look it up. See if I can get it. See if Mike or I can get it. CVS. Convenience?
It's shortening convenience, but misspelled. It's CVS.
Anyway, you might be right. I have no idea. I've never thought of this. Have you?
I've definitely thought of it. I don't know the answer, though.
You have spent time thinking about it?
A lot.
Did you bring this up on Saturday?
I tried. No one knew what I was talking about.
Shot you down immediately?
What does it stand for?
What? So, convenience. Steve? No? Ding, ding, ding. Is that true?
It's not
Clinical? No.
Store.
That's correct.
Yes. Fuck yes. Right. The V stands for
variety. Something. Variety store. Damn it.
Variety store. You maybe could have started that way. V. Is something vitamin? I was thinking with it, it started as a pharmacy. I would think it just started as a pharmacy somewhere, like the first CVS. You know what I mean?
I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking it started as a mini mart or something.
Hey, founded in Lowell, Massachusetts in 1963.
Founded in Lowell, Massachusetts in 1963, home of Jack Kerouac.
Did that give us any help?
No. Does that give us any help, Steve? Should we know this?
Think about you.
Cunt?
Correct.
Cunt vaginal store.
Yeah. Is that what it's for?
Ding, ding, ding. Yes, you got it.
You got it. Me.
Edgy people. Yeah, think of you. Or me. Or Mike.
Caucasian.
I don't think that would be the same.
Nope.
You're definitely, you're really limiting your base at that point. It's a different time. I know.
Cancel CVS.
Think of me. What's the C stand for?
Consumer.
Oh, value.
Yes, consumer value store.
We should have had value.
Consumer. Well, I don't know. Do you think value when you think like?
No, but of all the V's,
what did the first CVS look like, Steve? Look it up for me, would you? This is interesting to me. So if you go there, 10% off. You go to CVS or Walgreens to get $1 off. Learn more about Dr. Sheffield. Go to drsheffieldnaturals.com. We know that. drsheffieldnaturals.com. 8 different flavors, adults, kids. I use it every single day. Everyone on the show does. And, help these guys out. We love them. They love us. And it helps yourself out as well. drsheffieldnaturals.com. Or go to the CVS or Walgreens to get $1 off. And I do believe, I could be wrong, as a runner, I occasionally chafe. I would suspect that this would be a fine substitute for a Vaseline or something. To like if you're chafing anally or something.
Well, Dr. Sheffield's actually has another line of products that they will probably be sharing with us at some point in the future. Sheffield Pharmaceutical does. They've got a nice colloidal oatmeal skincare product that I enjoy.
There you go. See, there's a CVS. Steve just texted me the first CVS. It doesn't look anything like the CVS is now. Boy, times have changed, haven't they? drsheffieldnaturals.com. All right. Kelly Preston died. Jeez.
Very sad.
That was sad. That is sad.
Tough times for John.
It's not easy.
I know. I was going to find another bride,
Well, I mean, come on. He lost his son. I'm sure he loved his wife. I don't know what their
so.
relationship was like.
Loved her so much that he probably trusted her to the Scientology anti-cancer regimen.
I did have that question as well. I was a little concerned about that. But sometimes I think when the rubber hits the road for these famous people who do this bullshit, they don't do that. They probably go to hospitals and do that stuff.
But John Travolta's so fucking crazy.
True. Well, the man's grieving.
And he's so part of that.
He's entrenched.
World, yeah.
I did think that was my first thing as well because their son died. I think he was 16, severely autistic. I think, right? Jet Travolta, I think. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah. So I saw that. She was in a lot of movies I saw as a kid. I was kind of bummed out. Too bad to see, but I thought the same thing. I was like, oof. Please don't tell me they went to the special Scientology where they God knows what they do with those things. They rub fucking something on there, or yell something.
Well, they're going to get the thetans out.
Not even just Scientology, though. Didn't Steve Jobs have like a very treatable cancer, but not go like he did holistic? And
that's he thought like kale smoothies was going to take care of it.
It was like Andy Kaufman, but like
right.
But I don't think his was because of a particular religion, right? I think he just
thought he was smarter than the doctors.
Yeah. And I think he had some fear of knowing what it was too.
Oh, maybe.
Which I get. Like I'm always afraid of that because both my parents died of cancer young. I mean, younger than most people die. So I assume I'm going to get it. And I'm just like, oh, God. I mean, there's fear. I get the idea of having some stomach pain and being afraid of what it's going to be and then it being too late. I actually do understand that. But
sure. And I imagine there are some, not in Kelly Preston's shape, but I'm sure there are some people that don't want to go through chemo and would rather just
True. Although, breast cancer is usually pretty treatable.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it can be fatal, but she was battling it for 2 years, so maybe it was late stage when she first, and it was awfully quiet. I guess she didn't make it public at all, which is, I actually think, kind of cool in a way. She fought on her own. What?
Kind of cool.
I don't know if it's cool.
It's cool.
It was a rad lady.
Silent, lonely struggle against cancer.
But I like the idea that she did go to the cover of People magazine, like My Struggle.
Okay, yeah.
Like I kind of admire
She didn't, make a whole thing.
Yeah, so she's living her life and she has kids and she's fighting it, and I think that's pretty admirable as opposed to. I mean, I think there's enough awareness of breast cancer. There's always time for more. I understand that, and I hope that this helps people get their scans today. If that's great. But I also like the idea of, hey, you know what? I don't want, not everything has to be a fucking,
PSA.
I have to go on Oprah and cry and have a discussion. Like I can actually just fucking spend time with my family and do whatever. Now, in her instance, she was probably at the fucking L. Ron Hubbard Institute and getting, fucking lasers in her head.
Maybe they've got some good stuff. Maybe this was a blip on the radar.
I remember one time my buddy Jim Russo and I went up to play golf. You guys see the movie Sideways?
Yes.
So we wanted to play golf where they play golf in that movie when we were living in California. I was just about to move back, so we never did. We're like, let's fucking go up there. Let's go up and see where they fucking, that bar where they went to.
When did that movie come out?
Early 2000s, right?
This was the second time I saw it in California.
Oh,
so
okay,
it was 2000. Yeah, probably like 5 or 6. Is that right?
I would have said 4, but that's
4. You might be right.
Yeah.
You might be right. 4 or 5. So
Mike and I were in high school.
yes, there you go. I was 30.
Not quite.
No?
I would think it was in 8th grade in 04.
There you go. Okay, great, wonderful. Figure that out later. So we went up, we drove there, we played golf. I forget we stopped for dinner on the way back, one of these towns, and we were walking by, and there was a big Scientology thing right in the downtown. And we walked by it, and we walked in. We didn't walk in. We walked by it. The door was open, and I walked in. There was a guy just waiting there. He had a book, and we made eye contact, and it was the fucking scariest thing ever. I was like, if I took 2 steps in there, my life would be over. I'd be scrubbing toilets and like fucking, Tunisia or something. It's a very troubling thing. It's the fucking scariest thing.
The only Scientology church in Maine is in Brunswick, very near to the campus of Bowdoin College.
Oh, is that true?
We actually I was in a religion class once, and we invited I don't know, what do you call him, the pastor, the brainwash guy, whoever the rep was. We invited him to our religion class to talk to us. And it's a bunch of smart-ass college kids. We're like, tell us about Lord Zeno.
Right.
Tell us about the 747s.
I think it's
just like mocking him.
It's like the old Dennis Miller joke. He's like, it's just too new. He's like, they're all silly, but it's just when they're this new, you just can't, you really can't.
When you can
it.
disprove it with just your life story.
Right? Yeah, it's L. Ron Hubbard writing books about it. But at the same time, I also get Steve worked up. What's the fucking difference, really? Like, really, what's the difference in some guy writing about a guy who had built an ark and 2 of each animal went on the ark? And like, if that religion was new today, you would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? True or false?
I don't think L. Ron Hubbard performed any miracles.
I don't think Jesus Christ did either.
Well, all right. Agree to disagree.
So he parted the entire sea, right, Moses?
Yes.
How did he do that?
With a staff that God gave to him.
Okay. He did?
Yeah.
Oh. How come he's done it like lately?
Oh, he's dead. He's gone.
No, God is?
Oh.
Like, why has he chosen to pick somebody else to do it?
God works in mysterious ways.
He's taking a long break right now.
He is.
I mean, why not do that for, I haven't seen anybody. Is anybody... Since Jesus.
We do have plagues and locusts around.
That's true. Since Jesus died, and that was how long ago, Steve?
About 2,000 years.
That's right. Since Jesus died,
He was 35.
Is anybody, I thought he was 33, no?
33, 35.
I think he was 33.
That's one of the ages, right? Like 27, 33 is the next one.
I think that's right, yeah. How old are you?
Getting there. I'm 28.
Good. Oh, Christ.
Any stomach pain?
You got past 27? Fuck. I thought you were 27. God damn it. Has anybody turned water into wine lately?
I don't know. Maybe a chemist.
Okay, but not lately?
No.
What's going on with that? Why not?
I don't know. God works in mysterious ways, man.
Because he gave us chemistry. We don't need that anymore.
Thanks, God.
Yeah.
The Catholic Church is no different, really, at its core than Scientology. Total scam, total lunacy.
I don't know. They have some pretty good songs, that Scientology.
Catholic churches are being burnt down across the country.
Fuck that. I mean, I disavow whatever. Fucking stealing $1.4 billion from the government, from me. Talk about fucking Wahlburgers. At least they're a business where they provide the fucking Catholic Church $1.4 billion.
Yeah, the Archdiocese of Boston did not return our phone calls.
That's weird. They didn't.
No.
Where else would you go for advice?
So happy to pay those lawyers who are fucking for these peddling fucking rapist asshole priests. Jesus Christ, that fucking pisses me off. $1.4 billion.
Where are the smooth hairless boys?
Is that a comment for a priest?
Yes, that was a priest.
Well, at least the church had a spokesman to discuss it. That's fine. Oh, I got no use for him either. I don't even want to get into him. I fucking hate him. Oh, I fucking hate him. Oh. Hate him. I don't want him at fucking Saco.
Oh my God.
That's
What?
not true.
Why are you saying this?
Oh, I don't even want to get into it. It's fine. He's fine. He's wonderful. Huge talent. Great. Oh, God.
He's going to ruin his day now.
Who?
DEC.
Well, good. At least someone come out of it.
How do you not like him?
He did a show with all the ladies. It was just fucking disgraceful. Absolutely awful. Awful.
Did he comment on them physically at all?
Did they
No,
have a nice,
anyway.
Heavily?
It's just everyone thinks they're a star. Everyone thinks they're a star.
I
that
see.
whole thing. It's just like awful. It's like it was like being in. It was like being in study hall my sophomore year before we had open campus, and the so popular girls were chatting away, and like this one guy who thinks he's friends with them was like trying to talk to them too. It was just awful. I don't even want to play sound of it. I just hated it. He can come to Saco if he wants, and at one point he's like, I don't want to get too into it because I do want to get into this fucking Kate from Barstool story. But at one point, DC's talking about the Milton thing that you were at a couple weeks ago. Yep. And he's like, he always does this. He's like, so many people are coming up to me. He's like, I don't even remember who it was. He's like, I was so laser focused on doing my show.
He was laser focused. I saw it with my own eyes.
I do a show every day. It's not that hard.
But you got to.
And by the way, the show for Milton's was terrible.
It was a bit of a mess.
Terrible. That what you were focused on?
But you got to think that's not his job. This is a secondary.
Who the hell? Then don't do it.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, it's not. It doesn't come as naturally to him as it does to you.
But he's so laser focused on what?
I don't know. Getting
talking to you and
Yeah,
Dana.
so,
It wasn't that. Was it that difficult?
I don't. You didn't expect to have a big interview like Dana on his hands.
Oh,
it was probably a tough one.
And the show was like, oh yeah, God, I'm so. Oh God, ugh, nightmare fuel. Suicide, fucking beg. One point, if you play it backwards, like, "Dang, jump in front of the train." Oh God!
You seem down.
It's all like, "Oh, the guys are gonna love this one." Like, why? Because you're fucking the vaginas. My original title for it is I disavow this time. My working title on it was Judas and the Cunts.
Wow, that is.
Is that too strong?
Controversial.
It's a little bit too strong. Yeah.
Fine.
What's wrong? Why wouldn't the guys like it? I masturbate every time I hear a woman's voice.
I mean, it's just like, it's so sexist. Like, if it's good, it's good.
Right.
Disavow all of them. Gone. See you later.
Why are you so on edge?
I'm on edge.
Oh, all right.
I actually feel pretty good today.
All right.
They're fine. They're all very nice people, but it's just like, ugh. I'm not even saying talk about the show, but talk about something.
I'm nervous. I'm just so nervous.
That's a fair criticism.
No?
They should talk about something.
Something.
That's a fair critique, I guess.
DC with his God, he sucks.
Why?
He's a repulsive human being.
You're not going to call the police, are you?
I might.
He's a nice man.
I just might. How do you know that?
I've met him several times. Well, he's nice to me.
Right,
nice.
Careful.
He's not that nice to me, but he's all right.
And he's talking about, and this is the other thing that drives me nuts too. He's on there, and why am I listening to this while I'm running? I try to listen to everything. I do try to listen to everything because I try and stay on top of stuff. He's like, Steve's promising. DC's doing a pre-show with the. Yes, which is fine, great.
Sounds like not anymore.
But. No, he can do it. That's fine. Hopefully the fucking screen falls on him. He's like, Steve said there's gonna be big surprises at the show. Did you tell him that?
There's going to be some stuff that people aren't expecting. I don't know if I told him big surprises.
Why is he? What are we doing? Like, shut up. Like,
we have said that on the air, though.
I didn't.
No.
Big surprises.
Maybe Steve did.
It
doesn't ring a bell.
It doesn't ring a bell. Told him.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Told him. He's like, there's going to be big surprises at the show. Ooh.
This might be a JDM situation.
Oh, boy.
On Twitter last week, DC's like, somebody tweeted him about ad reads, and he's like, maybe I should be doing sales for the Kirk Minahan show. It sounds like I have more reads than they do.
He has a few ad reads. I assume he's not charging
$2.50. I mean, I don't mean to be a dick, but how many? 5 this week? We're doing all right, asshole. Yeah. You're either a fan of the show or you're not. Go do it yourself.
Well, when he says that, I think he's referencing your criticisms of the sales team.
Let me criticize them. Go find another podcast to fucking talk about. Jesus. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, what's it like to be a lady? Do you touch yourself? Oh, God.
Do they?
I don't know.
Do they touch themselves?
I assume they do.
Did
Like guys do. Like, what's the fucking difference?
What does your mom's tits look like?
He asks good questions.
Why is this guy in our universe? Why have we not kicked him out yet?
Oh, this is...
Well, he runs the Minifan show.
Oh, God.
He kept you alive.
I want his, like, when Chris Benoit killed his family,
Man. Why?
they wiped out, the WWE wiped out his entire history.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't exist. They never talk about him.
Right.
I want his president. I am now cancel culture Kirk, as you know. KKK,
Sure, yeah.
cancel culture Kirk. I want his presidency removed from the Kirk Minahan biography.
Wow.
It never happened.
So the episode he was on, gone.
Gone. Burned to the
goodness.
ground. Gone. But he was once the president of the Minifans, right?
So then do we have to delete this section of this episode where we're talking about him?
I'll allow this.
Okay.
How about any time we've played clips of him or referenced him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened.
Okay.
Yes.
I understand.
Gone. Removed.
Don't you,
The Minifan show, gone.
don't you think that's kind of offensive to all of his victims to whitewash history like that?
I mean, Steve, we're talking about 4,000 or 5,000 people.
I know, but this would be like, whitewashing the Golden
Put it
State
this way.
serial killer.
Put it this way. I remember I met DEC at the vigil,
Yes.
and we were talking. We were just randomly talking in the middle of stuff. And out of nowhere, he said to me, he's like, the Nasser thing. What am I missing? It's like, it was like 60, 70 people?
That's where I slid over. I was like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah. I mean, DEC is like still friends with Nasser.
Right.
Like, they're good friends.
Well,
You have
he's
any
more...
idea how tight a 14-year-old anus is?
I mean, how do you define... as we said before, that's in context.
I was here to meet a little boy.
I love the guy. Whatever. I avow. It was fine. I just get annoyed when it's. I don't know. Things annoy me. You know that. You know.
Well, you may.
And all the participants in that show are they're good fans. I love them all.
I think you'll get your revenge when at about, I'm gonna guess 12:40. DEC goes on Twitter. This is bullshit. Why is he shitting on me? I didn't do anything
just said
wrong.
I like him. He made a couple of comments about the show, our show. I don't like the. And then he raises this goddamn fucking preposterous thing where for $99 a month fans will go to my house or something. Did you see this on Twitter this weekend?
Go to your house?
Yeah, so he brings it up. There's this guy, Conrad Thompson, okay? Mm-hmm. So he's a big wrestling podcast guy.
I think we've talked about him.
Yeah, because he has a business model. We've corresponded a little bit. Very nice guy. Very successful guy. And for $99 a month, I guess wrestling fans can go over his house and watch wrestling with him, which is...
that sounds like you.
As somebody who... I like this guy.
Sounds like
I
you.
would say that's a very troubling thing to do. And like DC raised that question, I think. Like, do you think that... Like, how many people do you think... The fuck is he fucking talking about?
Apparently, a little over 100 people would pay $99 a month to come hang at your
Steve
house.
is excited about this. And that, by the way, that's the Kirk Minahan poll account did that, right?
No, that was DEC himself.
Okay, how about if we tweeted that out? I mean, it'd be even more.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay.
Well, did you see the one that the Kirk Minahan poll account tweeted out?
Yeah, I was not
yesterday?
happy with 85% of the answers. This is not negotiable. Can you just imagine being like, Kate, are the fucking cookies done yet?
There's a line of Minifans out here who want to suck dad's dick.
There's 9 Minifans want to come and talk to me about the show.
Oh, we're going to watch wrestling. Harry, get in here.
DEC, stop playing Beyblades with Harry. Come on.
Mike's wrong. Midnight Run's great. Can we watch it again? Only 6 hours to go.
Finally, I get you to agree with me. You're like, man, the movie sucks. We're not watching.
Oh, okay. You want to listen to, Dark Side on the Edge of Town again? Like, what the fuck? Can we play one of your great rants? Can you rant at me?
Let's listen to a little Bruce.
Hey, roast me, Kirk. Roast me.
This is what I'm mad about. That's right. I'm not even mad at the Leafs. That's right. I disavow the C word for them. They're fine. But him, like, his whole, like, talking about the model and 40. He's like, I think $49.99 is reasonable. But I am not. If we ever go subscription, I know Steve's not going to want to hear this. I'm not going to ever charge anybody $49 a month for anything.
No, I'm fine with that.
Sure you are. What if I said I wanted to?
I think it would be too high. I think ironically we'd end up making less money.
Right. Yeah, because
it's all about the demand.
And
curve.
there's a principle to it too. That's $600 a year.
Right. And also, just your regular person can't afford that necessarily.
Right. I mean, some probably could, I guess, but
Yeah.
that is legitimately fucking crazy talk.
I don't know. I expect people to get reverse mortgages just to listen to this show.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
You will have a loyal audience. You say the audience is loyal now.
I know. DC's like, well, for For $49, $99 a month, you get, like 4 T-shirts a month. I'm like, great. I think people really want 50 T-shirts a year. And then that's what
I would like that.
All these idiots on this fucking show are all like, man, the T-shirts suck. Don't fucking buy them, you fucking idiots. What do I'm the only fucking host in America. I have told people not to fucking buy this stuff.
You've been very consistent on that.
Take a selfie with the fuck you. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, I feel so ugly today, right? Fuck you.
Who's that?
Any of them. Fuck off. Even like the T-shirt's black. There's no more camo shirt anymore. What the fuck do you care? Listen to the fucking show or don't. Really, I mean, Jesus Christ. Find a building, climb the top of it, and fucking jump off. I don't care. You think I care either way? Driver, 8-iron, 2-putt, par, next hole. That's all I care about is golf. That's it. This is it. This is just killing time in between golf and my life. This is it. This is it.
You could just be golfing right now.
I wish I was. Listen to DEC and these 4 morons talk about fucking my business plan. And like, oh, I have some experience in business. Oh, you do? Oh, great. How's your fucking podcast? Do I go to your job?
He's got 5 ads. It's going to do him pretty good.
5 ads, yeah. 5 for $10. Which is great. I hope he has 1 million ads.
It does not sound like you hope.
Oh, I don't care. But I mean, again, like, let's remember why you have this show.
Well,
what's the name of the show?
The Minifan Show.
Then what the fuck?
But to defend DEC, they're talking about your show, right? Isn't that the idea of it?
Yes, but yes, I suppose.
You are forgetting
but I'm then allowed to be critical of their criticism.
Oh, of course.
But
I'm just saying, that was a big, we're forgetting a couple weeks ago, that was a big storyline. Subscription model, all that.
I mean, it's a big storyline.
Right. So that's why they're talking about it.
But I don't care what their opinion is. It's like the sway what I do.
You're not the audience, though. It's other Minifans.
But they care what I think.
They do. It's a conundrum.
The only question DC should ever be asking is, like, what's Kirk thinking right now? And then just pause, and everyone can think of what I'm thinking. That's it. And then, okay, see you next week. My dog is gone around. That's what the fuck?
Maybe we'll tune in next week. Let's see if he does that.
Oh, God. There's nothing I want to do less than tune in that next week. Oh.
I'm not that big of a creep.
Yes, you are.
No, he's not. Nice guy.
He had a very nice podcast. His mother died of pancreatic cancer like my mom did. Mm-hmm. He says he misses her in that podcast, which is I'm serious, which is very nice. I miss my mom, too.
The way you phrased it, you said he says he misses her, like he could be lying.
No, I think he misses her. In fact, I think he misses her so much you should climb in that fucking casket and stay there.
I knew there was something.
Let me get through with Mike? Really? Jesus Christ. Fuck up. Sidekick, not co-host. Shut up.
Gotcha.
Jesus. Make up a fucking story about Almanove. Fucking say something. Say the mom hit on you. She fucking grabbed your dick.
Oh, she did.
Okay, good.
Is that noteworthy? Does that not always happen?
When are the parents going to meet?
I don't know, because what's the point, really? They're not going to be able to talk to each other.
Something?
Yeah, the wedding, I guess. Other than that, what's the point?
It's kind of true in a way.
Hey, here's something you can't understand. Now you say something I can't understand.
I don't know if they're like, hey, DC. I'm glad Kirk's not leaving Bar. It's not a good move for him. He needs to grow the show. Fuck off. Fuck you. Just fuck you. Fuck off. Fuck away. Go away. Go away. Leave me alone. I don't want anybody at Saco, I've decided.
Just us hanging?
No.
Oh, I misunderstood.
No. I want Saco converted into a par 3. I just want to play golf by myself all day there. That's it. People can watch if they want. Is that so much to ask?
No. What if we're
keeping the money? I know, but
that's no question.
Right.
What if we put a video camera on you and just kicked the signal back to Saco, so you don't have to physically be there, but we can still put you up on the screen?
Am I fucking Truman? I don't want any interest in that. I want to be left alone. Okay. Put a fucking camera on the fucking halfway cafe manager and follow him around all day. Leave me alone. Nobody ever does a podcast about him.
That's true. I've noticed that.
Yeah, it's more interesting than I am, sure. Jesus Christ. That's it. Saco, not canceled. We're keeping the money. You are not. No one's coming.
Okay. That seems fair.
That's it.
They'll understand.
That's it.
It won't bother anybody.
No, we can do the show. Yeah, we can do the show in front of nobody. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. It'd be nice.
So DC can have a fucking podcast before he rips me and fucking shits all over me for 2 hours? I don't need that.
Did he shit all over you? I didn't.
Yes, I don't need that.
That is his way, though. He's typically very critical of you.
God. Well, I mean, I'm just glad he was at Milton's. Milton's, the store for men. Back open and back on the Kirk Minahan show. We love Milton's. I have to go to Milton's next couple of weeks, Steve, and set up. Can you reach out to Bill?
I will, yeah.
All right. I'd like to get some outfits for the Saco show for myself while I'm there by myself at Saco.
I have some shorts I have to return.
I don't give a shit.
Way too small.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were they that small before?
Yes, they were. I made the mistake. I was hurrying, didn't try them on.
Oh, classic.
Fucked myself over. But Milton's is always good.
Tremendous story. 75% off and more at Milton's. If you live in New England area, you must make the trip to one of their stores, see all the deals they have right now. Well, that's great, yes. If you're also in New England or outside New England, you can go to Miltons.com to hunt for the best deals. Again, 75% off and more with the biggest sale ever. All shoes, 15% off. All underwear, including our great friends at Tommy John, 25% off. Tommy Bahama, Johnny O, Vineyard Vines are included in the sale. Do you guys want the people to still come to Saco or no?
I think it would be a good idea, yes.
Mike?
I wouldn't mind. I don't really care for the fans, but I wouldn't mind seeing them, I guess.
All right. For now, I'll allow it. For now. South Shore Plaza, Braintree. There you go. Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. If you want to shop online, go to Miltons.com. Check out their biggest sale ever page. We love Miltons. The Minute fans, great. Most of you are great. You were great at Miltons. We loved it. Obviously, the live broadcast was historic at that event with DEC hosting.
A lot of fanfare.
Show. Yes. I don't even know how he managed to. I don't know how he remembered anything from that event.
Ladies were taking their tops off.
Must be so strange, when you get in the zone like that. When you interview people, it's so weird.
It's a different experience for him. He's not used to that.
Miltons.com. You go to Miltons.com right now and get your great deals. Biggest sale ever at Miltons. The store for men, my great friends, the original sponsor of Kirk Minahan himself, the product, the brand, the man himself. Go to Miltons.com or go to the stores in South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. All right. What do we got here?
Is it time to talk about
Kate
Woj? Marco?
Kate Marco.
First of all, free Woj. Let me just say that. Guy's the best, man.
Makes me feel better.
He's the best.
So we got that out on the table?
The oppression that he is enduring right now.
Well, I will say I don't agree with the suspension.
No.
I don't. I mean, if we're going to rip ESPN all that, I don't.
No, but you know what? I mean, that's if we're of all the suspensions, that one's it's pretty unprofessional to do.
Oh, completely. Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
I can understand where that.
Yes.
Warrants a suspension, not even a free speech issue. That's an unprofessional thing to do.
But the people who executed his suspension agree with his sentiment.
Of course,
they don't like Senator Hawley at all.
No,
which is why I don't mind it.
If we rip ESPN all the time, when they actually do something like this, you got to say, well, they did it.
Yeah,
like we always say, oh, they're fucking completely liberal, they're in the tank, which they are, but they and I think I saw Andrew Marchand, who's a media critic for the New York Post. Must be nice to have a media critic in that town. Said, a lesser guy would have been fired for this. No, that's not even a doubt.
Yeah,
this guy,
I'm sure.
Wojnarowski, he didn't do anything for me. I don't give a fuck about the NBA. But he could take his brand anywhere else.
Yeah, he's the Schefter of the NBA.
Which I don't really.
He's the only guy that really breaks stories.
Right, which I don't really understand. It's a different. It's a side conversation, but I don't really understand the value for having him at ESPN. I know he breaks a lot of stories, but so what? You can retweet it 1 second.
It's just on Twitter. Yeah, I've never understood.
You can retweet it 1 second later.
I've never understood that even for Schefter.
Right.
Schefter's a big deal.
But Schefter at least has a personality on TV. He has and the NFL's bigger. He has a bigger, he could talk about stuff. Rumors are Wojnarowski's awful. And again, as a whole, he's terrible on TV. He's a bore.
I guess the only appeal is that the idea is that ESPN is breaking the news.
Right.
If Adrian Wojnarowski is doing it for them, then they're breaking the news.
I used to say this to Bradford all the time. I'd be like, well, what does it matter? Let's say somebody else breaks it, not you, says that whatever fucking Dustin Pedroia is getting released or something. You have it 1 second later, you're putting the website anyway.
I mean, none of these people are going to be winning a Pulitzer Prize.
No, but I mean, but there's financial value in it, I understand, but there's no really value in being first.
Just having your name out there constantly, if everyone says ESPN broke the story or whoever.
Sure, everyone thinks of ESPN as breaking sports stories already anyways, but they're not even getting digital ads. If they just break the story on Twitter, they're not making money on it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know. So anyway, Josh Hawley is a senator from Missouri, I beg your pardon. And he sent out a press release. Do you have all the questions on it, Steve, or no?
Yeah, you've got the full letter.
Yep. And he said, we talked about this before when Popovich and LeBron and Kerr fucking completely turtled. And again, like, I would encourage people, if you really want to dig into what's going on with China right now and the way they're treating Muslims in China and the fact that they're literally in concentration camps. That's going on as we speak right now.
Yes.
Like, that exists right now in the country of China.
It's an ongoing genocide.
Yeah. I mean, and they are, I mean, it goes, I was just looking at some of these stories last night just to get sort of a, I mean, it is legitimately genocide.
Yes.
I mean,
they are reducing the population of the Uyghurs, which is an ethnic.
Yeah, how do you pronounce it? I always get it
Uyghurs.
Wrong. Uyghurs.
It's an ethnic and religious minority in Western China.
What has been known as, from the Washington Post just a couple of days ago, what has been known now about China's persecution of the Uyghurs. Is that right? I always say Uyghurs.
Uyghur.
Yeah. And other Muslims is focused on cultural genocide, concentration camps intended to eradicate the language, traditions, and ways of life. But new evidence has surfaced, and this was an investigative report by the AP, which is actually pretty good, and the Jamestown Foundation. It shows that China is systematically using pregnancy checks, forced devices, sterilization, and even abortion to reduce the population of other Muslims in, where is it? In
Western China.
Yeah. According to a set of leaked data obtained and corroborated by the AP, for the 484 camp detainees listed in one county, 150 were there for having too many children. I mean, families are being ripped apart. I mean, literally, kids are being taken away from their parents. 80% of women of childbearing age are intrusive prevention surgeries or sterilizations. 80%
they're like cauterizing their fallopian tubes.
80% of all IUD placements in China were performed there, forced, despite the fact that the region only makes up 1.8% of the nation's population. This is going on in China, where the NBA, who claims to be the wokest league and they care about everything, you want to make money. But they are in bed with China for money you wouldn't believe. So much so that guys like Greg Popovich and Steve Kerr and LeBron James are getting their soapbox and rip Donald Trump. Great. I have no problem with it. Put whatever you want in the back of your fucking shirt, by the way, dude. I don't care. They go at these guys. But when this comes up, which, to be honest, is much worse than anything that's going on in America right now. I'm sorry to Barstool Kate, who wrote an incredibly fucking stupid column the other day, which we'll get, an amazingly stupid column. I don't know if she's a stupid person. And her come back to me will be like, oh, he's always negative, whatever. She hates me. I don't really care. But it will get to, it's an astonishingly, breathtakingly stupid piece of work. What's going on there is worse than what's going on in the United States of America. It's not even.
It's a Holocaust.
Well, Adam Silver addressed it. He said, they have some different ways of running things.
Right. So all the woke, role models, the woke Mount Rushmore, or whatever you call it now, I suppose, of Steve Kerr and Popovich. And by the way, I did this a few years ago. Look where Popovich lives. He lives in some literally gated country club community. I'm guessing Steve Kerr lives in a community that's not as diverse as he, likes to think. It probably tells people it is. Same with Adam Silver. Same with LeBron James, probably too. By the way. Yeah. So this guy Hawley reaches out, and by the way, before I get into it, if your point is that he's grandstanding, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Like this is a.
Well, yeah, he's a politician.
But that being said, you can also be grandstanding and be right.
Yeah.
Both can happen.
Or you can be grandstanding and believe what you're saying.
And you can also be grandstanding and be a professional athlete.
Sure.
You can, these are all, we agree this is all grandstanding. But to be fair.
We've been doing on Twitter for 3 months by saying, if we all do that bullshit.
But to be fair, this guy, Hawley, went at Silver when this broke, whenever we did it first.
Back in October.
He reached, this is one of his things. Yeah. So, but he's,
you're just going to give me more work to edit it.
Oh boy.
Probably.
Well, that might slide.
It
was hard to decipher what you were saying, but yeah.
Is that right, Steve? Can you look it up? Can you confirm? Is that word allowed on the internet? I disavow. Is that allowed on the internet?
Not on Barstool Radio, no.
Well, we know that. Can you confirm, Steve? I don't want to. I'm looking at him right now. And you know what the other thing?
Oh, no. Don't say it. Don't say it. Let me get the paint swatch out. Stop me. Where I'm.
He's white.
Oh, God. That was my fear.
Oh, God. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry.
He's a white Southerner.
He's completely Southerner from. You consider Missouri the South?
Yeah, I think Missouri's Southern.
Yeah. I think it was Midwest. The middle.
Really?
What the hell do you know, Mike?
It's both.
Pacific time zone.
Fits into both.
I laugh. Oh, that's Steve laugh when he thinks Mike's dumb. Oh, that's rough.
What did I say dumb there? I didn't say anything this time.
I didn't say it. I'm just that laugh.
Questioning your geographic skills makes me think of the North Dakota Pacific Time Zone incident.
Well,
He's also the youngest senator right now in America. 40 years old.
Yeah, he's a rising
40
star.
years old.
a young buck.
You think he's a potential presidential candidate?
Down the line, I do. Yeah, he's.
Are we gonna have Senator Hawley on at some point?
We're working on it. Yes. He's willing to call out big tech. He's clashed with Google, Amazon, and he's been a China hawk. He's not afraid to criticize other Republicans. I think he's a maverick. He's like a young John McCain.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really? What does Joy Reid say about John McCain? Did she put the we'll get to that story too if we can. I mean, just the hypocrisy of it's breathtaking.
At least he's not a Jew.
It's true. Yes, it's true. Steve laughs away at that. So he sends a letter to Commissioner. Is he still keeping that Commissioner name? That seems very leader, very bossish.
Does that have any ties?
Possessive, doesn't it? Commissioner.
Seems like a Communist Party title.
At least it's not like master or owner,
That's true. That's how they're going after the Masters again. They want to change the name of the Masters.
Right.
To which I say, I will fucking leave the country if they do that. It's about fucking being the masters of a sport.
I'm surprised Augusta in general hasn't gotten. You remember 10 years ago, or maybe even more, there was a lot of those stories about women, So I'm surprised in this day and age they haven't gotten more shit.
They are, God bless them, at the full fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck off. So when that thing happened with Martha Burke led this charge, she wanted more women. There were no women members at Augusta.
Right.
To which people don't like this, but I say it's a private golf club. I don't think I think they should be allowed to put in who they want. If you want to have an all women's golf club, great. You want to have an all black golf club, great. To me, it's a difficult one because then you say, well, what about Major League Baseball? If they don't want anything, great. I understand. So it's a complicated situation. So they don't let women in forever. And by the way, I think it's great to protest if you have an issue with it too. Fantastic. And then change happens. Wonderful. Great. So that happens. And there was a lot of pressure. This is pre-social media. We're much bigger now if it happened.
Yeah.
And CBS has the Masters every year. It's a 1-year deal every year. The Masters has all these rules. They fucking run it. And CBS was like, well, we're having some issues with we're concerned about it. The Masters like, great, no problem. You don't have to televise it. We're all set. We'll walk away. We'll just broadcast it online. See you later. CBS was like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
You took that seriously? We were just kidding around.
The online broadcast is so much better than anything CBS can do.
It's the greatest. It's the Masters, the greatest thing ever. So, but anyway, they wound up letting Condoleezza Rice in, some female members, which is great. I think that's great. It's tough. It's a tough one because to me, it's a slippery slope conversation. I think personally, a business should be allowed to say, we will not serve this person or this person. And if some place owns a hamburger place, we're not going to serve black people, right? I think you should be allowed to do that. But then I would be right in front of the place like everyone else protesting until
the market responds and shakes out that kind of
holding
bigotry.
up a sign saying these are fucking racist assholes. Don't fucking go to this place, and then they're fucking out of business.
Right.
I think that's fine.
It's basic First Amendment. You have the right of association. You have the right of assembly. You can choose who you associate with.
And then if you're a racist asshole, get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking asshole. Go away. Anyway, long way of saying. So Hawley sends a letter to Silver, basically outlining things. On July 3rd, the NBA came to an agreement with the NBA Players Union allowing players to wear certain social and political messages on their jerseys, almost all aligned with the message of recent anti-police protests. Conspicuously missing from the list of approved phrases are any in support of the victims of the Chinese Communist Party, including the people of Hong Kong, whose remaining freedoms are being extinguished by the CCP's newly enacted national security law. There's also that. Forget about the concentration camps.
Exactly. Well, you could take the concentration camps out of the picture, and China is still one of the worst human rights violators in the planet.
Think of the first part of that sentence. You can take the concentration camps out of the picture. That's what you're talking about with China. You can remove that, and you're still dealing with, I think, maybe the worst place on earth.
Just
right now,
For decades, they had a one-child policy, which led to a lot of forced abortions, like people raising the second child in secrecy.
Yeah.
They are probably, second only to the Nazi regime in their abuse of human rights.
It's funny you say that because I was about to say we make all these Hitler comparisons. Trump is Hitler and this person's Hitler. Yet this sounds like as bad as Holocaust-like conditions, and no one seems to really give a fuck because they mean something to our money.
Yeah, that's all that matters. They're making a phenomenal amount of money in the NBA, just a tremendous amount of money, and they don't. So when push comes to shove, it's very easy to criticize Trump. I get it. There's stuff you can do. Easy to do. You'll never get any because you're in America, by the way. You never get any blowback. You can do whatever you want, say whatever you want. but they just take this hand over fist billions of dollars from China, billions of dollars from fucking concentration camps, and what they're doing in Hong Kong, and just keeping their mouth shut. And nobody criticized them because of this fucking woke league. And Popovich and Kerr, when they were asked about it, fucking punted because they're pussies. They're fucking cowards. What were you saying, Steve?
Oh, I was just going to say the other thing is, I mean, count how many things on your desk were manufactured in China. Like Dale Bear might be made in China.
Well, let's not get into that.
iPhone might be made in China. No, I'm just saying, like, there's are a ton of capitalistic reasons outside of the NBA why that regime is protected from criticism by
Dale Bear was not made
powers.
in China, asshole. Apologize. He was made in Hong Kong.
Okay, well, Hong Kong is increasingly becoming part of China.
He escaped. I rescued him.
He's a refugee.
We had that video. I rescued you. That's a famous video. That's
true.
Yes, we should release that.
He's a political person.
Yes.
Political refugee.
That's right.
What a hero.
Look at the things this guy saw.
They
scare me.
It's just an Entercom.
What was that telling here?
They scare me. My ghost hunter friends.
Ooh. Given the NBA's troubled history of excusing and apologizing for the brutal repression of the Chinese communist regime, these omissions are striking. Last October, you no doubt recall, you chose to apologize to the CCP after Daryl Morey, general manager of the Rockets, spoke up on behalf of Hong Kong protesters. Following that shameful display, I encourage you to reverse course. Instead, you have spent the intervening months deepening the NBA's ties to the CCP. Just last week, you described the October incident, as Mike just said earlier, as, quote, a bump in the road in the NBA's relationship with the Chinese government. You went on to say you understand the CCP has a different view of how things should be done.
It's like here.
We all have our different.
I mean, these guys rip Trump, and I get it. Fine, great. He does a lot of stupid shit. They rip Trump and have no problem. This is where they're getting their money from.
It's the complete, utter hypocrisy. Just craven, immoral greed. It's the only thing that explains it.
So he gets. Go ahead, Mike.
It's just a problem when you tell half the country, like if you fall on one half of the country, that you can have your opinions. Like we can all do these woke things on our jerseys, but if it's something that you believe in, you can't do it. And then, and the things that make us money, we're not going to do those.
Right.
Well, if you vote for Trump, you're an asshole and a bigot, and you don't deserve to be platformed. However, if you're Xi Jinping and you're leading a brutal regime that is murdering hundreds of thousands of babies a year, no, you're fine. You're a stand-up guy. You're a good business partner.
Just imprisoning Hong Kong.
Yes.
Well, Daryl Morey did.
You're running a fucking police
free Hong
state.
Kong. Is that what it was? Yeah. He was asking for freedom. What an asshole.
Yeah. Where's LeBron now? Fucking.
Oh, not a word.
Oh,
yeah. Well, it's complicated. No, they do what they do, and
do Chinese lives matter?
I guess not. I suppose not. So he gets into the thing where let your players stand up for the people of Hong Kong. Let them stand up for American law enforcement if they so choose. Give them the choice to write back the blue in their jerseys, support our troops, maybe God bless America. So, I mean, that part of it, I don't really think, whatever. They can, we know no NBA player is going to do that.
That's red meat for the base.
Right. If an NBA.
Well, what if one did, though? What if one wanted
their lives would be over.
Yeah.
Okay. But so was Colin Kaepernick's. I mean, well, he wasn't, but you know what I'm saying? Like, Colin Kaepernick took a stand. What if one guy in the NBA wants to do
the guy who does.
Why don't you want to call Drew Brees and ask him how that would go?
Well, right. But my point is, Drew Brees should be allowed to, too.
Of course, you're right. I'm just saying that we know that that's.
I'm sure Nike knocks on this fictitious guy's door and is like, hey, would you like a $30 million ad contract?
Like, we know that's. Of course, you're right, but of course, we know that's make believe land. Like, that thought, the idea that maybe the police aren't all evil. Like we have now,
right?
That is,
but I'm saying it's dangerous to even go. Well, no one would do it anyways. You know what I mean? Take the option away because.
Do you think anyone would do it?
No, probably not. Right. But I'm saying it's crazy that's where we live now. That we're just like, well, no one would do it. Because the reason they wouldn't do it is because they're terrified of it.
Just to be clear, Boston Police Department, these guys are tyrants, assholes, and racists. The guards running the concentration camps in China. Potential consumers.
Yeah, I mean, come on, these guys they watch NBA TV like everyone else.
Right. No kidding. They might buy a jersey or something.
I mean,
in between shifts at the concentration camps.
And I will not buy you can't beat Popovich, and then he gives his speech, and all the beat writers and all the blue check marks are like the Mina Kimes and the fucking Kates of this is the Pop for President 2020 and fuck off. With that in mind, Hawley writes, I request a response to the following by July 29th, 2020. Is the NBA prepared to allow its players to wear the phrases of support of the United States, the U.S. military, law enforcement such as God Bless America? Will it censor players wearing such messages on their jerseys? Are public reports correct that the list of phrases approved for the display on NBA players' jerseys does not include messages in support of the victims of the Chinese Communist Party? If a player chooses to display a message of support for victims of the Chinese Communist Party, will the NBA allow the player to wear their jersey, or will it censor that player in order to avoid drawing Beijing's ire. So these guys are all in Disney or something, right?
Yeah,
now?
Orlando, yeah.
Right. So if some NBA player went rogue and did that, they would literally be like, it would, I don't know where they'd be bury somebody in Disney World. Fucking Epcot. You would see the body of fucking some
Under
player.
Space Mountain.
Yeah, you would see, yeah, right. It would be in, it'd be over. In a haunted mansion, that'd be one of the fucking, I've been on that with Dale before. It's very scary. But like the idea that to the NBA, that is much worse than a player wearing God Bless America on the back of their shirt. Much worse.
Oh, yeah.
Because the fucking China would be like, fuck you. Remember they canceled a bunch of shit anyway. That happened back in October. They will say, fuck you. While the NBA cares about the consumers, the Chinese government doesn't care if people enjoy watching NBA games or not. Eventually, they'll just say, fuck off.
No, all they care about
lights.
is the police state they're running.
Right. How does the NBA plan to defend NBA players and employees against retaliation by the Chinese Communist Party if they choose to speak out against the party's actions in Hong Kong? Jinang?
What?
No.
The XI is Xi.
How do you pronounce it?
Xinjiang?
Xinjiang, right?
Is that what?
Yes.
I don't know what you're reading.
Xinjiang.
Yeah, I think it's Xinjiang.
Xinjiang. I would say Xinjiang. Xinjiang. I think you're right. Or elsewhere. Is the NBA prepared to publicly condemn any attempt by the Chinese Communist Party to silence or punish these individuals? Josh Hawley. So there you go. Grandstanding, yes, of course. That's what, as Mike said, that's what politicians do. Are those legitimately really good points? Of course. Like, I think that's a fucking excellent job by the guy. Now, I know his state doesn't have an NBA team, which apparently is an issue for some, which I don't. I think we're in America here. I'm very confused by that. I didn't know that mattered.
Hey, buzz off, Missouri. Get the hell out of here.
The Hawks used to be there. Does that count or no? I mean, like, I don't understand. An ABA team. Yeah. I don't know, like, so Kate, well, I think hates us, right?
She hasn't been
guess
friendly.
So. I don't know.
I think it goes back to the original
Chaps
trying to get us fired.
I know she did unfollow me on Twitter.
Oh, she's mad at us because Chaps tried to get us fired.
Correct.
Right.
Okay. Boy, did we give Chaps a pass a year ago. By God.
Yeah, he's got a Purple Heart. He's got a Purple Heart.
Yeah.
So I've read. So the papers would tell you. No, I'm sure it does. Speaking of Chaps, so we almost had Parkinson's.
He's good.
Yeah, I know.
He's clear.
Which is good. That's great
He got
news.
a second opinion, yeah.
It's very weird, though. Like, so I read the tweet. I almost wanted to contact him and be like, you should sue the first doctor.
Right.
Because he had a tweet out that said that the second doctor cleared him, right?
Yeah, so the second doctor cleared him in front of the first doctor.
But he says the first doctor came in and the second doctor forced the first doctor to apologize?
Yeah, it was a weird situation.
I got to say, I've never heard of that. That seems like that's against... It's worth looking into if I'm him, because I feel like
a
that's
HIPAA
against...
violation or something?
That would be like a clear... You're putting that second doctor in a real legal pretzel, no?
Right.
It's an odd situation.
I've never heard of that. I've never, ever heard of that. So
I never understand
good
people
news
that,
for Chaps, though.
I would say, no, it's great. I'm happy for him. Everyone seems, I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm just saying for him, I'd be like, that is really, I'd be worried about that doctor. That's very weird.
It's very, I've just never understood people that are like, well, that's kind of what happened. Like, it seems like Chaps kind of taking it in stride. Like, I had a buddy whose mother, they told her she had like a very rare blood disorder, wasn't treatable. They said like, you're just done. And then she's like, well, let me get a second opinion. And they're like, yeah, you have leukemia, and if this was treated earlier when you went to the first doctor, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
And I always said, like, you should sue them. And they were like, well, what are you going to do?
It's also very difficult. Like, it's just hard because medicine. I think sometimes those lawsuits are just hard. Like,
maybe that's
it's a tricky...
The other thing is all the doctors have malpractice insurance, so sometimes they're just like, fucking pay it out.
Probably not even worth it then.
Like part of their
Let's
lives,
not litigate
right?
it. Yeah.
But I've never heard of that. Like, dragging in the other doctor and being like, hey, I'm sorry about that. That seems like that's...
I kind of like it. Like public,
so do I.
Just like shaming the
So
doctors.
do I.
I think we should just stream the ritualistic abuse. Actually, it sounds like something that would happen in China. Like put the first doctor on camera.
This is the man who
you
misdiagnosed
fucking
me.
idiot.
Well, if you're a young guy and you have that happen to you, holy shit! And then the guy's like, no, you're gonna be okay. That's true. I probably want to bring the other guy in and yell at him too. So anyway, so I guess Hawley puts everybody in ESPN on this email. Puts a mass press email.
It was a nice troll move.
And Adrian Wojnarowski texts back. Emails back, fuck you.
Yeah.
And of course, the internet, and Hawley makes
tweets it out.
Yeah, that is everything.
And then everyone's like, the fuck, Woj bomb. The king is at it again.
He's got some
Slade.
balls.
Oh, another victim. And I looked at it and I was like, my first reaction was like, well, all right. Like, I didn't really care, but I was like, you're a journalist. You're being called out on really legitimate questions. You cover this league. You stay away from this topic. Like, you are
You're a coward.
In fact, profiting off this concentration camp stuff, as I suppose, as are we all in some big picture way. But like you really are directly. The NBA is making a mint off this, and you guys are happy to do the social justice message when it's easy and no one's ever going to brush back on you. But you get called out on it, and you seem like a really sensitive fucking pussy.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I do in a way find it funny that he just what fuck you, but it's also wildly unprofessional. And if it was done the opposite way, they'd be not suspended, fucking removed. They wouldn't be allowed to work anywhere.
Well, I mean, right. Think of it. Yeah. Yes. No, of course. Think if it was AOC.
Right.
And he's gone now. I think he left. Who's they have the in-house Republican guy. He was this boring guy. Will somebody?
Kurt Schilling?
Oh, no. Will Kane?
Will Kane. If Will Kane wrote back, fuck you to AOC, gone.
Yeah.
Gone within an hour.
Fired in a heartbeat.
It wouldn't even be a conversation.
And then he'd be also some fringe
AOC would probably have a better clapback too.
She would.
She's got a bigger platform and everything. People would gather around her and celebrate her in a way that Hawley is not celebrated.
She's got some quips.
She had some great thoughts over the weekend.
She's a crime expert.
So Kate from Barstool weighs in.
By the way, I don't know if you saw this, but she posted a lengthy update.
Yeah, I disavow that update. That is covering your ass. I will focus on the original. Do you think that came from the bottom of her heart?
I disavow.
3 days
that was social media backlash, which wasn't even just Minifans. It was everybody. It was just like, what the fuck?
Was it days later or was it right?
Oh, I don't know.
Away?
I don't know when it was.
I didn't. Yeah.
Woj drops F-bomb after senator from state with no NBA team cries about NBA players who want equality. So I just read you his entire letter. I mean, first of all, like, I don't even know what that means. Like, so I mean, I know what it means, but if you're from Alaska or you're from whatever, Idaho or I don't know, pick us Nevada,
Connecticut, anyway.
Connecticut, right, Maine. You can't weigh in on this. Like I'm confused. You have to have an NBA team in your state.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the other thing. So maybe the logic is, well, none of his constituents are NBA team players.
Are they consumers of the league?
But I'm just saying, does every Boston Celtic live in Massachusetts?
But there's even but I mean, that's
what I'm saying. It does. Yeah. There's several levels on which it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, are there fans of the NBA in the state of Missouri?
Well, it's also, I mean,
I'll have to check. I'll ask Kate.
I'm gonna guess probably yes.
He's a United States senator. It's happening in the country that he lives in. Maybe he's running for higher office one day, but it affects everyone. That type of shit affects everyone.
I mean, this is what you're going to just hear for the next couple months, just liberal
vomit,
empty vomit, just
brainless,
dreck,
just like
dribble.
But is it funny?
It's like something that an 8th grader would
But is it funny? Because if they keep it funny, you can always talk politics.
It's very funny.
Okay,
it's like
good.
SpongeBob memes and fake Rickrolls.
Oh, okay, so it's funny.
Young Sheldon drops. It's honestly one of the worst things I've ever read in my life. The headline's stupid. The story's worse. It is what I hate about Barstool now.
It's just like totally in bad faith. You take this letter.
It's totally
you take this letter and you rip one little piece out of it.
Let's go through it.
All right.
For a quick explanation, so she starts with the fuck you from Wojnarowski. For a quick explanation, it all started when Josh Hawley sent a press release regarding messages that hundreds of NBA players are opting to put in their jerseys for the upcoming, fingers crossed, season. He was scandalized by the players' decisions to do so and wanted to know. So,
well, that's not true.
Well, hold on. So we just read you the whole letter. The one thing she isolates is the NBA prepared to allow players to wear God Bless America, support the troops, or back the blue? Will it censor players wearing such messages on their jerseys? That was legitimately the only thing she isolates there.
Yes.
Where he asks all these questions about China, Hong Kong, all of them. He does bring that in there.
And I would just say, if you look at that letter and you say, what is the overwhelming theme and subject of this letter? It is China.
Now, I would say that's A, and B, or C is definitely that part where the God Bless America and everything can be allowed to do that, and Blue Lives Matter.
Which is also,
by the way, is also a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Like, like all it's just fucking idea that all of a sudden cops are fucking all evil. It's so stupid. You can read the rest here, and then she fucking does something which is funny. She links to a Rickroll. I mean, that is good stuff.
The thing is,
you remember that?
You go to click on the link thinking that it's going to be one thing.
Oh.
It's Rick Astley.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
I fell for it every time.
It was pretty big.
time.
I Rickrolled Marty Walsh once.
That's good stuff.
Save for the book, Steve. I can't help it. But you can really read it here, so she links to it. Anyway, in a vibe that reminded me of journos writing hit pieces on Barstool, emailing Dave, knowing full well they're being obnoxious in the response they'll get, he sent his press release to Woj and got the following response. So she equates that with, what's his name, Samer?
Yeah.
Sending Dave this is a pretty where is Hawley being obnoxious here? I know he's Republican. I know he's a white Republican.
His existence is obnoxious.
I get that.
In the sense that he's grandstanding,
oh,
I guess, and that he put everyone at ESPN on the email, I guess.
Okay, all right. But I mean, like, did that email read obnoxious to you? It read pretty sober and pretty well thought out.
Good,
like,
even if you disagree with him, he makes good points.
Live look at Hawley reading Woj's response, and then she has a meme of young Shelton. Live look at Hawley preparing to tweet that response for pandering purposes because politics are politics, and that's a SpongeBob thing. And Woj's response to the whole thing. And say what you will, but the way I see it is if you're upset about the players, what the players are putting on their jerseys and choosing them as the anti-police one, you suck and you're missing the point. Can you explain that to me? I legitimately don't understand.
So if you think that it's talking about if you think the reason they're doing this is anti-police, you suck.
Okay, well, part of the reason they are doing this is anti-police.
Then you suck, pal.
I do
and
suck.
you're missing the point.
What about the "all cops are bastards" chant? That's very prominent.
But can I say that they're? I agree with a lot of what they're saying, but they also, some of them are also now anti-police.
Boo! You suck.
I mean, isn't that like a perfectly reasonable line of thinking? According to ESPN, she writes, she links to equality as the most popular social justice message players have chosen to display in the back of their NBA jerseys. So she writes, this is what you're hijacking to get coverage, to pander, to stand on some MacGyvered sense of righteousness, equality. That's what you're crying about while twisting to make it something so you can hold up progress. That reminds me of politicians getting people riled up about trans service members in the military to redirect attention from things that actually matter. Okay, I guess. Whatever. So this next sentence is really the crux of the story. Go ahead and be upset about the NBA China stuff. I understand that. Not great, but don't compare it to the Black Lives Matter movement, how it affects the players. Don't fall for this cheap PR stunt that aims to undermine BLM.
Hey, you know what? I'm just going to say it. The Armenian genocide, not great.
I understand. Not great. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. And it's not, when you write a story like this, maybe she doesn't know the full, she's okay with forced abortions, with murder, with families being separated.
She clearly
with
says.
Concentration camps.
Look, she said it. Not great.
Well, I'm going to go one by one. You be Kate, okay? Ready?
Okay.
Forced murder of children.
Well, not great.
Concentration camps.
Not great.
Families being torn apart.
Not great.
IUDs being jammed into women's wombs so they can't have kids anymore.
Where's it happening?
China.
Not great.
She's right on all
people
counts.
starving to death?
Not great.
Okay. Well, then, I guess you're right. Why? I would ask her, why can't I compare it to the Black Lives Matter?
Because it would undermine their cause.
Why?
It just would.
So we don't want, so she's saying get this out of the way, I don't understand. Why can't I say that's bad, and say I like the fact there's some change going on in this country right now? Why? And if the NBA players want to put whatever they want in the back of their jerseys, I don't give a shit. Don't put any China stuff on. I don't give a shit.
One of the elements,
cares? One
of the elements of American liberalism is that America is the greatest evil. Like the American state, our history, it's patriarchal, it's run by white supremacists. America is evil. So if you raise the specter of China running genocidal concentration camps, it runs counter to the liberal beliefs.
And if you, like you said, don't put the China shit on the back of your jersey. Who really cares? But then don't pretend you're finally giving all the players this voice and they're going to speak for the people and represent what everyone's thinking, because you're not doing that either. You're not allowing that.
Not great, but don't compare it to Black Lives Matter movement and how that affects the players.
It's got to be one of the dumbest things that's ever been written on the internet.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever read. Don't fall for the cheap PR stunt that aims to undermine BLM. Well, okay.
Yes, that's exactly what Hawley was thinking. Hawley was like, this Black Lives Matter is a very bad thing for me. Representing, as I do, Missouri. So I'm going to undermine it by pointing to genocide in China.
It's, by the way, something that if she did any research, she's been doing for months before any of this happened.
And also, why? Okay, so the Democrats, liberals, whatever, are supposed to be anti-capitalism. They're supposed to look at, poo-poo big corporations. What is the NBA but a big corporation with some kind of monopoly protection just because it's a sport?
And somebody from Barstool lecturing somebody on a cheap PR stunt. But I would also say, it's also working. Like, we're talking about what's going on in Hong Kong, and some people are now as well. And Wojnarowski doing that also got the conversation going again. Will it lead to any change? Probably not. But, this is actually going on. We can pretend it's not going on if that makes Kate's life easier. And then we can focus on what people write in the back of their jerseys and how that's really going to change things. Is if, Jason Tatum writes equality on the back of his shirt. That is certainly going to lead to more change that's not a PR stunt at all. The NBA doing that. That's absolutely not a cheap PR stunt.
We'll all be equal then.
Yeah, of course. Like that's not done for PR purposes. But Hawley writing a letter saying, "Hey, by the way, there are like children dying in China. There are families literally being ripped apart from each other, and you're comfortable taking all this money. That doesn't matter as much as Black Lives Matter. Why? Why again? I don't understand.
What do you want us to do about it?
Yeah, I guess.
The next time some white asshole cop is having an interaction with a black suspect, he's going to be like, oh, you know what? The NBA players had that equality written on their jersey, so I think I'm gonna just do this one by the books.
If they want to do it, fantastic. But you want to get real change done. Like, why don't we focus on like the fact that there's a Holocaust going on right now in fucking China, where the NBA is taking all its money, and Wojnarowski and Kate is effectively saying, "Oh, he's so awesome," and "Fuck you, Hawley, because you're a white asshole or something." I don't know. And honestly, I don't get the impression that he maybe he thinks Black Lives Matter is bad. I have no idea, but that doesn't come across in this email,
the NBA,
which is done to grandstand. I do agree with that.
The NBA could announce that they're going to be playing games in Pyongyang, and if Hawley criticized them, the response would be the same.
It's a business. It's a business, baby.
So, a line in Hawley's letter: give the choice right, back the blue on their jerseys, support our troops. Maybe God bless America. What could be more American than that? What could be more American than that? I'd say Americans who love this country enough to put things on their jerseys that actually have to do with real issues at hand, like Black Lives Mattering and equality, instead of some grandstanding slogans that rile up emotions but don't fix or change anything. What fixes or changes anything if, Jaylen Brown puts something in the back of his jersey?
Then we all can heal.
Like, who doesn't agree with what he's got,
There's nothing that anyone's doing, whether it's fucking Instagram or tearing down statues. There's nothing anyone's doing that fixes or changes anything. There's no laws being made. It's just all bullshit that we do to make ourselves feel better.
In my view, Hawley is a classic shut up and dribbler, and he joins the likes of Georgia Senator Kelly Loeffler, who penned a similarly dweeb-ass letter to the WNBA. Keep politics out of sports.
What was that again? Dweeb-ass?
Dweeb-ass. Letter to the WNBA. Keep politics out of sports, these politicians cry, while reinforcing policies that make the lives of people of color inherently political. As I showed before, Woj has retracted his fuck you in a professional manner, which I understand, but I say mine freely. To those like Lawler and Hawley, fuck you. In closing, the Hawley, if you want to go ahead and combine topics for the sake of a quick knee-jerk message and allow me to do the same, and say that for a senator bringing up a regime that suppresses people, you guys are sure doing great in Missouri via prisonpolicy.org, which shows Missouri has a very high incarceration rate. So there you go. And since you don't have an NBA team, maybe focus on something that matters in your state right now. So I guess, the stuff going on in Hong Kong doesn't matter.
Well, you're kind of missing the point, though. The whole, Barstool doesn't really get into politics unless it's funny. If they can make it funny, and that was obviously very funny.
And then she does, clearly she took just a beating. I mean, a beating on these comments. So she did.
I think the Minifans had a role in it, but certainly.
I think
the broader.
I would say not most, though. Yeah.
I think this is the one where Barstool was like. And I saw a lot of comments. I see it all the time. Like, what the fuck has happened to this place? Like, what is this bullshit? This dreck that is poorly sourced, poorly written, not thought out at all. And again, it's a dead horse, I know, but I imagine she has complete freedom to post this.
I think so, yeah.
Who's in charge of making that decision?
Probably K. Marco.
Right. I mean, this is what you get when you have idiots and liberal, completely blinded by liberalism morons running the site. Like that's.
And I mean, you say, poorly sourced, poorly researched, but if you are writing funny blogs that are just like kind of silly, and maybe you're giving your opinion in your own way, but keeping it funny, then it doesn't matter if it's poorly sourced, really, because it's supposed to be a comedy site.
I guess I might.
But if you're going to step into the world of journalism all of a sudden, which some people think they need to do, then it should be more researched.
Yeah, it's just a really terrible. I mean, we can do the. So she update calling the NBA China stuff. Calling it the NBA China stuff doesn't do it justice. Massive understatement. And I was obviously grossly wrong to be so flippant in the wording. I was angry writing, which never makes me the most eloquent or intelligent. Sometimes I know I want to get across, but don't always do effectively. Read the Human Rights Report. What's going on with Hong Kong, you'll feel sick to your stomach.
So she pulled the link that I posted.
Did she? Yeah, well, she doesn't, I'll be honest, she doesn't believe any of this. No. She just doesn't. She's covering her ass because she took a beating on comments. She couldn't handle it. Supposed to standing by it. The spirit of what I was going for is that probably that is a way to gotcha players advocating for BLM is still garbage, but I think I went about it poorly. Well, at least she says that. She did. The Bleacher Report article following the Daryl Morey tweet encompasses it far better than I did. And then I provided a link up top, but below is a release in full from Hawley, which I probably should have included more out of fairness. And for the record, I still think sucks. So, I mean, there's your truth right there.
So you would think that she, of everyone at Barstool, like if you ask me who's going to be more intimately familiar with what's going on in China and geopolitics, I would say Kate and Chaps, because both of them have participated in it. Like she was in Afghanistan serving as a liaison with like local tribes and everything. You would think that she would have a greater sensitivity.
She's blind. She's a big liberal. She's blind. And it's great that she did that. I mean, she's fucking tougher than I am, God knows. But she's blinded by liberalism. That's all. She hates guys like Hawley. Even when they bring up, this is what I hate. Even when they bring up good points, legitimate points, it's grandstanding. Why? He just had, one of his questions was, hey, could they maybe put Blue Lives Matter if they want to in the back of the shirts?
Did she write a column when all of the Democrats in Congress put on those African scarves and took a knee?
Maybe she did. I have no idea.
Did she call that grandstanding?
Maybe she did. I have no idea.
It's also the Blue Lives Matter is now like a racist thought because it's not supporting cops. It's shitting on black people for some reason.
Right. I mean, we can't, it's dangerous to say. Like, I still think most cops are good people. I think they're trying to do the best they can. It's hard. It's a hard situation for them right now. Is it tougher for other people? Of course it is. But I'm not going to fucking, I remember when Barstool, would raise money and they cared about cops, and when cops got in trouble or cops got shot, it was like sort of a big deal. Yep. Now it's kind of like, well, it's, fuck them. And
two cops were just ambushed in Texas.
Yeah, who cares, right? I mean, that's the way we act now in America.
No story about it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, I mean, they've flipped. They've completely flipped. And stuff like that, I see it and I'm like, oh, I look at it from just a brand perspective. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
I'm also starting to understand why Portnoy hates me, because with that Deadspin story right afterwards, which was basically just plagiarizing Kate's.
Yeah. There's no difference.
He probably saw that and was like, fuck you.
Why did you retweet it?
Yeah.
I
retweeted it and I said Barstool did it first.
Right. Yeah. I retweeted somebody. It's true though. I retweeted somebody who's like, this is what Barstool's become. And I was like, oh, Dave will probably be pissed about that. But I was like, I don't care. It's fucking embarrassing. Like, his issue should not be with us doing that. You should thank us for fucking shedding light to it and change. And again, Kate wants to write that. Great. Go for it. Write it. But also, you understand, if you're okay with the shitstorm that follows, and she wasn't, if you're comfortable with the shitstorm that comes after, okay, but it's going to be bad when it's A, stupid, poorly thought out, and really, you can't be that selective. You have to tell the truth when you write a story like that.
I also just don't think that there's a real, comedic way to talk about genocide in China. Yeah, I just don't think. I don't know. I mean, I guess everything should be in balance to make humor.
But that original story before she did the thing where she had to cover her ass, essentially had 1% was about China.
Oh, less than that. It whitewashed genocide.
It would be like saying if this had happened in 1942. With Major League Baseball getting ready to if they moved up Jackie Robinson before, it was a big conversation in the country, and Major League Baseball was taking a shitload of money from Germany and writing this story and being like, listen, I know what's going on in Auschwitz, not great, but let's not let that get focused. Like, this is what's going on right now. Like, it's going on now. It's not 6 million people, I don't think, but maybe I don't know.
We don't know.
Who knows? That's the other thing is you have no idea.
No.
Well, this is kind of what happens, and I keep saying this over and over, but this is what happens when you have people that aren't used to covering this shit, all of a sudden cover it. Like, I'm sure her military blogs are usually a little more serious, but stuff like this, she's not used to covering and having to research and look into.
I also say to her,
so it's just supposed to be jokes.
I'll say to her, if you're going to be that much of a rage while you write it, you should probably fucking take a walk before you publish it.
Yeah.
It's not that time sensitive. You should probably think it out. There's no reason to have this rage. Send it. And, I mean, it was immediately people were tweeting it to me what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? And I saw the headline. I tweeted, this is a fucking stupid headline. I read the story. It's the headline is 10 times better than the story. It's amazingly shoddy. It's embarrassing. It's a new low for Libstool. It really is. And it's Deadstool, whatever you want to call it. Huffstool.
Still up on the website, I imagine.
Good.
No, but I'm just saying, the silly things that have been taken down from Steve or
right. Of course, And I think part of it is what the company should be is when somebody writes something dumb like this, we should criticize it, and then, it's fucking horrendous, awful, and just completely, like Steve said, whitewashing or erasing what's going on in China and focusing on Woe drops F-bomb after senator from state with no NBA team cries about NBA players who want equality.
It's a weird way to frame that.
First of all, he's not crying. I understand what she's saying. She can say grandstanding, but I mean, that is isolating 10% of his email. I mean, this email is about
less
China.
than that. Yeah, I mean, if you took the communications department for the Communist Party in China and said, "Hey, we're going to let you write a blog post at Barstool Sports," this is basically
you think
what
that's
it
what
would
it is?
say.
Do you think that's what it was?
No, I don't think that. I'm just saying it's so sensitive and so favorable to China and whitewashing genocide that it could be Chinese propaganda.
7. There are 7 paragraphs he writes before he asks the questions. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. At the very end of the 6th paragraph, he brings up the Jersey stuff. And then the 7th, he goes back into human rights.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that she never saw the full letter. She probably just saw someone tweeted out like a screenshot of that one little piece.
Then wrote a post about it?
Yeah, that's
well,
what I'm
that is
guessing.
really fucking shoddy.
I don't know. I don't think that she would read the whole letter and then crib out just that part to make her point.
It's also very strange to have the headline be like, Woj drops an F-bomb, as if the story is like, he cursed.
Also,
that's not
I
a
know.
way of phrasing it as well.
He's a king or something.
I know this is a smaller thing, but what are Barstool people doing, like, glamorizing an ESPN personality?
Well, because Woj is woke. This is not, Steve, you
I do love Woj.
I don't even know. This is the first time I've ever heard of Woj.
Do you know who Adam Schefter is or no?
Yeah, I know Adam Schefter.
He's the Adam Schefter of the NBA. He's the whoever.
Okay, great. He tweets about, somebody traded to something.
He's a really good NBA reporter. He's the best NBA reporter on the planet.
Okay,
Fantastic.
great. That's like being a...
No, but you understand, he breaks stories and everyone says Woj bomb. Like,
yes.
That's awesome. Like, do you not get why that's so awesome?
Tell me a time when NBA news was supposed to affect my life.
But he breaks but when the draft happens, he knows he's going to get picked before, but he can't say it, but he tells jokes about it.
So he's access journalism then, right?
No, he's woke.
So he's friendly with ownership
woke.
and teams and players.
He's woke.
He's got a lot of sources.
Does he criticize anybody?
Yeah.
Republicans
a couple of those guards in the concentration camp are fucking assholes. A couple of them. Most of them are great.
So he's just like a PR representative for the teams.
Do you think he'll start tweeting out like when families get ripped apart, like rumors? Like I'm hearing sources tell me this family's about to get ripped apart.
Yes.
Do you think he'll do that? Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm hearing. Oh, guess what I'm hearing? big slew of abortions coming up on Tuesday. Massive. They have to get under the abortion salary cap.
Update.
Yeah. They are way ahead of schedule. The party set some goals for them, and they fucking exceeded it 30%.
You're not going to believe what happened. One family had their second kid. Kid's been we hearing rumors right now they'll be ripped apart from their family today.
More to come.
5:30 on SportsCenter. I'll be discussing that with It's just so fucking. It's just it's disgusting.
A bunch of families were trying to escape into Kyrgyzstan.
Yes,
caught at the border, brought right back.
Oh. You know what, Steve? It's disgusting. That's what it is. It really is.
It certainly is.
It really is.
I'm saying it's bizarre.
It's disgusting.
And bizarre.
I'm just saying is that Hartman who says that's bizarre?
Yes.
I'm just saying that's bizarre.
Ironically, we were talking about abortion there.
There you go. See? It all comes back to abortion.
It really does.
But the bottom line is it's hard for me because walk me through it because I'm trying to get in Kate's brain here. Concentration camps.
Mm-hmm.
Not great.
Forced abortions. Murder, families being separated, one side, okay? And there's some stuff to that. Other side, Republican, senator, white.
Ooh. That's close.
I just collapsed. Gotta go after the white senator.
Neither option is great.
He wants a lower capital gains tax.
What's that?
He wants a lower capital gains tax.
It's true.
Fucking monster. On the one hand, you have the systematic elimination of somebody based on their ethnicity and culture. On the other hand, a lower tax on capital.
He also thinks after I hate to say this, but after 8.5 months and the baby's starting to poke out a little bit, can't kill it.
Right.
He's against that.
My God.
It's just
what?
It's just what he thinks. It's what he thinks. And
drinking orange juice after brushing your teeth, not great.
You know what else too?
And
I hate to say it.
What's that?
He might vote for the president in November.
I disavow.
That's bad news.
He might do what 63 million people did 4 years ago.
That's bad news.
What?
If it doesn't work for that Goya Foods.
Oh, well, forget it. Anybody else weighing in on that, Steve? I heard a couple of what's. What? What? My 1 year anniversary being canceled yesterday. How about a nice painting of Jerry Callahan? Wouldn't you like that, Steve?
I got canceled.
Paint your light. What's that, Jerry, in there?
I got canceled.
I don't know why that's funny, but it is.
I'm so excited.
Well, it's because it's so off the cuff, you know.
Scum.
But let me hear it again. Isn't there like music in the background?
I got canceled.
That's his cancel music. Does it every day. Puts a little music on as a beer.
I got canceled.
I got canceled. Would you like a painting of Jerry?
Hi, Kirky. Shut up for a second, would you?
Sorry, Jerry, I'm getting away. Steve, like, who are your idols? Who would you like a painting of for Paint Your Life? Who would you want? Reagan?
Obviously Reagan.
Well, Woj now.
Woj? Well, it's true. Maybe
I want
could chip in
Woj.
and send Kate a painting of Woj.
I want a painting of Woj and Kate hand in hand standing on top of a concentration camp in China. Arm in arm with some guards.
Well, they wouldn't be looking. They have their backs turned to it.
Well, of course.
Yeah, they don't want,
they'd be actually standing on top of dead Chinese bodies.
Because on the other side,
Uyghurs.
because you could see if you keep looking, like, you know, you might actually see, Paul George might have a basketball jersey on with equality on the back.
That would be pretty
You
cool.
could see that, like in front of you, but behind you is mass genocide going on. Fuck it. We're trying to get things done here, Steve. We're trying to get things
Important
done.
things.
Yes.
Yeah, real things.
PaintYourLife.com also gets things done. PaintYourLife.com is no risk. If you don't love the final painting, your money is refunded. So what is it? If fucking Steve for Providence wasn't such an idiot,
Right.
he could have taken a nice photograph the other day.
Yep.
In Almanove, and then the Minifans could have presented Mike in Saco with a big painting.
Brilliant.
I mean, how great would that be?
It'd be the first supper.
Yes, that's true.
Right.
That's true. Exactly. I mean, how great would that painting? Mike sort of like was head down, no hat, right? Dressed
No
classy.
hat. No hat.
Milton's?
Milton's head to toe hat. My
good.
girlfriend reprimanded me. You'll like her even more now.
Oh, good.
Reprimanded me for not mentioning it in that video that I was dressed head to toe in Milton's.
Well, that girl, Albert. That's what I'm saying.
She knows the business.
She does.
You should say Milton.
That's exactly how she said. Why no Milton?
She's Italian?
Well, they're all the same, you know.
It certainly are. Paint Your Life people love that part of it. You have original painting
Italian.
by a world-class... that's true. We're safe. Irish, whatever. We're safe. Original painting by a world-class artist done by hand from a photo. I mean, legitimately a great idea. You might think it's expensive. It's really not. Created from any photo, whether it's a childhood photo, whether it's a photo of your family, whether it's a pet, whatever you do it. And I said the Minifans could be creative with this. Get together, even chip in and have some. It might be funny at soccer to have a painting or two or some of that stuff. So any pictures I said, combine the photos, makes a perfect birthday, anniversary, whatever. Really, any gift you want. Meaningful, personal, can be humorous, cherished forever. At paintyourlife.com is no risk. As I said, if you don't love the final painting, your money is refunded, guaranteed. And right now, as a limited time offer, get 20% off your painting. 20, that's right. 20% off and free shipping. To get the special offer, text the word Kirk, K-I-R-K, to 64000, 64,000. That's Kirk to 64,000. Text Kirk to 64,000. Paint your life. Celebrate the moments that matter most. Hey, Jerry's 1 year anniversary was yesterday.
Oh, wow.
When he got fired, yeah.
Well, it seems like just yesterday.
It does. It was a year ago. His tweets.
He was canceled.
He's all excited. His tweets all lined up. A year ago, I think he did right at the moment. A year ago, I walked in the GM's office and he showed me the door. A year later, revenues are down. This whole thing. So,
Are they begging him back yet?
I don't think so.
No.
So it's funny. I talked to him over the weekend. I said, why don't you do a special show on Sunday, like the 1 year anniversary? I would do it. It's my style. Tell this. He's never really told the story in full on his show, I don't think. What happened?
Probably not, because by the time he started, it was kind of old news.
He's like, I don't want to do that. He's like, I'm trying to get my show sold to like Westwood One and these other shows. He's like, they don't care about that stuff. It's like, it's too much self-reflection. I was like, all right.
I guess.
We do things differently, I suppose. That's
the most pathetic thing I think I have ever witnessed is a former talk show host prank calling and calling dozens of times his old radio station, to the point where I had to block his effing number because I was getting texts over the weekend. You are pathetic. You are an embarrassment.
Is this curse today?
I think that's kind of fun.
You used to rule this city. Now you're nobody. Live with it. The most.
Is he like fucked up?
I don't know. Jesus, that's curse today?
Yeah, supposedly the Minifans have been texting me. Supposedly they clapped back about ratings and were going off for a little while.
Do we have sound of it?
That's the only sound I have right now.
We got to get sound.
Wow,
of it.
now you're nobody. Unlike Curtis, who's a monster in the
business. Do you have Curtis's number?
Maybe.
Call him up. Jesus.
Call him a few dozen times.
Wow. Curtis showing some guts.
Holy shit. Almost doesn't sound real.
You almost wish they, Curtis would actually say my name if he's got such guts, but
that is odd.
Didn't because a former host, like that's all you know about that EEI now. A former host
He's bald. He wears glasses.
he's a nobody now. Oh, really? Well, all right. I don't know. You want to go to war, Curtis? We can go to war with EEI. We'll bring them down.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
I'm happy to do it. I mean, listen, we shit all over him. He can say whatever he wants in response. That's fine.
Yeah, but you don't really shit on Curtis.
Yeah, I did the other day. He gets, it hurts him because he misses it so much. He knows they're lying about the ratings. Right. You don't have any sound, Steve, about them talking about the ratings?
Oh, they just talked about it a few minutes ago.
That's too bad. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have Curtis's number?
No, I don't.
You want me to send it to you?
Yes, please.
Let's see. And by the way, keep in mind, this is a guy who, on the old show, when I would, prank call 98.5 and ESPN Radio.
It's so funny.
He loved it.
Did he do that fake laugh that he does with Greg Hill?
Yeah, he loved it. That fraud, that fucking phony,
I never heard him laugh like that. To be fair, I never heard him laugh like that on your show. Did he?
What?
Did he do that? Where he's kind of off mic and he's...
No, we weren't told to do that.
Yeah.
We didn't tell him to do that. Let me see. Share.
That guy was always an asshole. Fuck him.
Oh, he's a total
asshole. He was always an asshole to me, but I was relative. I never really said that because I know you liked him and everything. But
he was
asshole. Always a prick.
No, everyone always told me he was an asshole. He's nice to me because he worked for me.
No, yeah, people under him he's just shitty to because he's a big swinging dick.
Yeah,
got bumped up to management.
Right.
Cool.
He's nice to some people. They were under him.
Well, for sure, or over.
Yeah. Ooh. I just said it to you. Oh, I like that. Good. I need that. I wish I had that earlier. We'll call him. We'll see how tough he is now. You won't answer, or you won't.
To block his
one
number.
or the other. Well, we'll see.
Meanwhile, wait a second. Meanwhile, the guy he's working with is telling us, "Oh yeah, they're lying about the ratings on air."
Right. That's true. Good point. That never comes up. Good point.
Did Stiz lose his job? Do we know?
Have not heard about Stiz.
Oh, I don't know. See, Curtis won't answer.
He's a tough guy. Oh, come on.
It's weird how that works.
Is he working right now? What time is it?
No, it's 10.
Your call has been...
Hey, it doesn't have time for you. You're a nobody.
Right. A nobody.
There's something going on in there that we can't quite explain.
It's true. I want to hear these guys talk about the ratings. I'm obsessed with this now.
Yeah, you do have to give Curtis some time. I do remember I texted him once about something, like going on the air with Gilroy or whatever nonsense I did, which I realized probably isn't the most important thing. But I texted him at 9:55, and he responds, "Don't ever text me during the show."
Who said that, Curtis?
All right, I've got a little bit more Rich Mandarin sent to me.
Oh, good. Let me hear it.
College. Are you one of those guys who, you get a new girlfriend and then you talk about your old one for 5 years afterwards? Oh, say his name. Just say.
Oh, hold on. Is he asking Curtis that question?
I think Tim.
Yes, he is.
I think Tim from Canton got through on the phone lines, and Greg actually sparred with him for a little bit.
Oh, so it triggered all these guys?
Yeah.
Oh, let me hear it. Go ahead.
I say it, Curtis. Wait, you say his name. Say Curtis's name. Curtis. I'm number one
cute.
black man over the age of 18 and under the age of 95. Under the age of 95? Yeah. How do you know that? Well, because I talked to a black guy. He told me that. Say, yo, you're number one, bro. Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Oh, hold on. So I actually like Jermaine. I don't know. I actually like Jermaine.
He's very nice, yeah.
So, I mean, Curtis has obviously snapped the poor guy. This is what happens. This is why I'm telling Minute fans. Let's go live on YouTube now, Steve, can we?
Well, that's more of that, they have balls. Tim from Kent says, say his name, meaning your name.
And they're also...
And they're like, oh, Curtis? Do you mean Chris Curtis?
And they're also dancing around the ratings. Like, they're lying about it.
It's very weird.
It's so bizarre. Do we have more of that sound, Steve, or no?
Yeah, we do. It's kind of crappy, though.
That's all right. Keep playing.
You have to lie about the ratings on Friday.
Yeah. It is so amazing. That guy used to call the old show. His name is Tim from Canton.
See, this is what. So hold on. So this.
Right.
What the fuck is Daniel? What is Daniel laughing about? So this is when Curtis snaps. Like, he can't take the fact that we know, and the idea that I'm nobody now. Like, you want to compare numbers? I'm happy to release my numbers against yours any day of the week, Chris. Any day of the week. I don't lie about my numbers. You lie about yours, you fucking idiot. Like, you want to do this all day? You know, my hope is that you fucking shave again and fucking almost bleed out like you did last time. You pretended like you went away for that, which is a fucking lie, as we know. I mean, you want to keep telling lies. We can do this all day.
To their credit, this is what they should. If they're going to lie to their audience,
talking about it though.
This is kind of what they should be. They're on the right track.
But
they're getting there.
Keep playing the sound, Steve. Oh, we can destroy this show. All it is one day of
call with his real name.
I don't know.
Because he wouldn't get on. Wait a second.
Hold on. Hold on. He called before and you fucking cut him off. And you said he said the C word. You said he's a cunt.
He doesn't call his real name because you wouldn't let him on.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What do you mean, why does it matter? What does it matter? Well, because there appears to be some people who would like for this show to fail. I mean, listen, how long did it take to get to that number one? When did the show start? Last August?
Oh, they're still doing this?
Get to that number one.
Year to year, is there a percentage? So if you looked at 1 year ago, in whatever demo he's talking about, 18 to 54, has the show grown ratings-wise?
The show has been up in that demo in each ratings book double digits.
Double digits?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's up.
Is that true?
Right.
Well, I don't know. A year ago, that's Jerry and Mutt. I have no idea. I don't think so, but maybe. But again, let's say that's true. Well, now they're moving the goalposts again.
Right.
Like, which is it? Like, are you number one overall, but now you went up 10% over a show that was 5th or 6th anyway? Like, I don't get it.
So now he's saying 18 to 54 is double digits?
Up from them a year ago, but they're not But now they're not saying they're number one overall. Like, which is it?
But if they're up double digits, wouldn't that mean they're
double
up?
digit percent?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very odd.
Well, it's a lie.
But what is like a deep dive in the ratings of interest to people?
Well, hold on. Hold on, Greg. Hold on. To me, it is. And you could say I'm crazy, and Curtis will say I'm obsessed, and I am obsessed. They fucking fucked with me, and Curtis was right there saying, oh, this is bullshit. I fucking hate these people. I can't believe I have to work with Greg Hill. This is going to fucking suck. I want to quit. So I am obsessed with it. Of course, it's my life, you idiot. And Curtis knows that, and he knows I almost fucking killed myself. He doesn't care, evidently. So, yes, it matters. And now Greg Hill's saying, why do people care? Well, you went on the air the other day and told a fucking lie. You just fucking lied.
If people don't care, why would you announce it?
Yeah, that'd be like Curtis saying he's not drinking right now. Like, it's a fucking lie. Like, he's lying.
Right.
You know? He's a drunk, bloated piece of shit.
But there's also a difference between, I can't think of the example, but going on the air and presenting something, rather than a caller calling in and saying, hey, what's your guys' ratings? It's not like that happened. They just presented the information.
And I can do this all day. We have more downloads than they have listeners. Like, they started their show about the same time we did, right?
Yes.
We have a Twitter account that I think has like almost 25,000 followers. They have a Twitter account that has like 7,000 followers.
Correct.
I mean, I'm just, again, like there are Twitter accounts that have 5 million followers. But I'm just saying, if that's how you want to play it, if that's how you want to do it, let's have the Greg Hill show. We'll call the people at the Wilbur. 2 shows. Think they'll sell out in 9 minutes?
It's just, it's silly.
I mean, it's embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing. You bloated, drunk, who fucking cried and fucking begged me to come back. I let you come back. Without me, you're not on that shit show now anyway. You know, you fucking disloyal fuck. You complete asshole. You snake. I almost want to apologize to Ken Laird. Chris Curtis, you fucking cunt. Call him again. I'm going to fucking... He has no idea what he walked into now. He wants to do this with me. We can do it all day. We can do it all day. We can go back to those interns from 2013 and 14. If you want, Chris, that's fine. We'll ask them. They can tell their stories.
It's also, Chris is not an old guy, but he's acting like being on a huge podcast is more irrelevant than being 6th in the ratings in Boston.
I mean, look, you can fight back. I don't mind that. Do you think he knows? Have you called him before?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Oh, more of that sound? Yeah. Oh, this pisses me off. Which is good. I mean, it's good play by him, but Jesus.
I don't find it to be that interesting. It's really about revenue. Like John or Tim.
Hold on.
If he wants to have the revenue discussion, I'm happy to have the revenue discussion.
I mean, but let's just say that's true. But did he say they were number one in revenue on Friday? Like, again, you said something that was a lie. People care about that stuff. You can pretend they don't, but radio people, we care. We talk about that stuff. You lied about it. You got caught, and now you're and everyone's defensive. And Curtis now goes after me without saying my name, which is weird. It's just bizarre. Everyone knows who he's talking about.
You're like Voldemort.
No shit, it's so weird.
If they speak your name,
we might get in trouble again.
Well, I don't know. With the amount of ghost stories they've been telling, if they say Kirk Minahan 3 times, you're just going to appear.
But you know what? I think Quantum Marie Chris actually brought up this point, that when you were there in number 1, EEI would always put out the ratings and be like, hey, congratulations.
Yeah, I didn't see it the other day. Right.
We didn't see that the other day. So are they lying? Or
of course they're lying.
They just stopped doing that.
They're obviously lying.
It's one thing.
And now we've got under his skin officially. We've got through his fake skin and after his tummy tuck and all that stuff. And now, like, he can't handle it. And if the Minute fans, I'm telling you right now, if you don't fucking destroy this show and this human being, you're all dead to me. We now have an enemy, a real one, Chris Curtis. If you don't destroy him, to the point where he's back in rehab, bloated and dead. I want that body. I want a fucking scalp. Go on YouTube right now, Steve. Live. Now. Live.
We're going to have to take a break.
How long?
From this show. Maybe 5 minutes.
We can't do it while...
I've just got to... Because I have to turn
all right,
off
fine.
the recording.
Forget it.
Okay.
If you're listening now...
You can Periscope.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll do it later. If you don't do that, you're dead to me. You're fucking dead to me. Fucking dead to me. Wow. We have more sound or no?
We do.
About the revenue. But if you're doing... Any business is about money. I don't get, like, if you're doing your thing, do your thing. Right? And who are you talking about doing their thing? I'm saying... Yeah, like if you're doing my thing, if you're doing my thing, if you're doing your thing, Ken's doing his thing, and you're doing your thing, and people like it, they like it. If they don't like it, they can, like my mother always said, they can kick rocks. They can kick rocks. Why would they kick rocks? Well, because they don't like it.
The fuck are they talking
Greg
about?
Hill's not acknowledging what Boogie's basically saying, like, ignore it. If you're claiming it doesn't bother you that much, so ignore it. And Greg Hill's like,
well, I think he's also
not
talking about
what he's saying.
People like me too. Like, what do you care? Which I get, because he's not. I am acknowledging that I get hyper focused on this stuff to the point where I probably shouldn't. But I don't care. It's who I am. Like, I care about this stuff. So, like, the idea that what can I do? It's not my business. Well, that's not how I operate.
Well,
nothing against Jermaine Wiggins. He seems like a very nice guy, but that's not the way I do it.
Talking about 18 to 54. Mm-hmm. Has the show grown ratings wise? The show has been.
Sorry, I thought that was a new clip, but it just got sent to me twice.
I think your irrelevant ass is in for a rude awakening when the Greg Hill fans come at you.
Yeah, but
when that's trending, when Fuck Minahan is trending on Twitter today.
Bring it on. I have no problem with that.
Irrelevant.
I mean, I don't know. TJ Hubbard just tweeted. Did he tweet out? Is that the clip he just tweeted out, the Curtis one?
Yeah, maybe. Somebody just sent me, Chris from Wakefield tweeted out a longer clip that says it's Curtis audio.
Oh, let's hear it.
Yeah. The most pathetic thing I think I have ever witnessed is a former talk show host prank calling and calling dozens of times his old radio station.
Hold on. First of all, I didn't call dozens of times the radio. I would do it. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I would definitely do it.
Yeah, we called 3-4 times.
Oh, I would call 40. I would call 100 times. This is what I do, Chris. And by the way, this is what you laughed at and kissed my ass and said it was great and got first place bonus checks, like real ones. Like
this is what bought the gin.
Yeah, like we finished in real first place, not pretend Fantasyland first place, real first place. So you do this and do that. Pathetic. It's called being an entertainer. This is what I do. I like revenge, and now my revenge is on you. I actually want now Curtis to die. I want him to drink himself to death like Nicolas Cage in Leaving Las Vegas. I am rooting for that openly now. Just so we're very clear about this. I want him to drink himself to death.
Well, luckily, you're being irrelevant. You can go on Twitter today and say, get Fuck Curtis trending on Twitter, and it's done in 5 minutes.
Oh, I mean, it could...
which seems silly to brag about, but just the irrelevant thing seems odd.
Well, that's just like, you know what that is. That's desperation.
Just
and
what you go
sadness.
to.
I mean, here my gangs that gets me worked up. The end of it.
Where I had to block his effing number because I was getting texts over the weekend.
By the way,
you are pathetic. You are an embarrassment.
By the way, I sent him texts both times. I said, I sent him 2 texts. I'll go over them right now.
So that's texts.
I sent him on Friday. I sent him the Greg Hill audio about the ratings, and I sent him the 18 to 34. I said, I'm confused. And then Saturday, 8:54 a.m., Emmy update. Thanks. Maybe you didn't get this. Thanks again. And I sent the text. That was it. Last one, Saturday, 8:54 a.m. Nothing since.
Well,
nothing.
Those are texts.
2 texts, and this pussy blocks me. Pussy boy who wants to go and, go on his show and flex his muscles and do his stuff. This fucking idiot, this fucking guy who I gave a career to, is now turning his back on me and calling me irrelevant and pathetic.
You used to rule this city. Now you're nobody. Live with it.
So I guess he's off your Christmas card list.
This is it. Curtis has lost it.
All this Curtis.
I love it.
I don't really get into like
And Tim, he doesn't really like you, bud. Just so you know.
I guess maybe. Actually, I do. I actually like my audience, Chris, unlike you, who just turned your back on 70% of it and told them to fuck off. That's okay. But whether you think I'm irrelevant when I have a podcast that has, I don't know, on a given day, 5 times the listeners of your show, probably.
I would think.
Maybe more?
Yeah.
A much bigger platform on social media.
Maybe like 10 times as many during coronavirus.
No question. And he knows that too. And, they could do this, but here's the other thing. And while they did all that, and that's all great, did they ever address the actual question about the ratings?
No.
Well, they did. They
not any of the clips.
They said, we're number 1.
But did they give any examples and specifics?
No.
I don't really get it. call the EI number. We'll see if Curtis is in the building. Maybe he's still there answering calls.
Answer.
He still has a job.
He's like, oh yeah, Curtis is a fucking moron. But that's what annoys me with the Curtis stuff is he's just a fucking asshole, and he wouldn't be on that show if you didn't make him a like me. Honestly, we make jokes all the time, but
all right, goodbye. Good enough. I don't want to talk to this guy. But yeah, I mean, I don't look. I mean, we always say they never fight back, so we fought back. That's great.
Yeah,
but it's just so disingenuous. I mean, it's talk about sad. Sad is his life now. But
I mean, if he wants to fight back, just do a better radio show and actually become number one.
Also, like, come on here. I go on their show any day. I wouldn't actually give him the ratings. That's not true. But they can come on here. He can come on here anytime he wants. He talks about being irrelevant and sad.
It's beneath him to do this show.
You think so?
Yeah. You're irrelevant.
He's a big radio star?
He's a big star, yeah.
So irrelevant that he can't even utter your name.
It's true.
Well, why bother? Who would know? Exactly. Who would know who he's talking about? You know?
God.
Jeez. Oh my God! Are the Minifans worked up in a lather though?
They should be.
No, they are.
They should be. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm just reading the old text he sent me about how great this podcast is and all that stuff. It's funny.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. He'll be listening today. But like I said, I want, hopefully, I hope he drinks himself to death today. That is my goal. My prayer is that he does that.
Sounds like he's well on his way to it.
What are the Minifans saying?
Oh, they're just they don't even need instruction. They're all calling WEEI right now.
Yes.
Some of them are on hold as we speak.
Bombard. It is now. We finally have a war not with Greg Hill. I don't even. You can tell Greg wants no part of it.
No, he does not. It was a little bit like it was like kind of like it was like nervous laughter.
Yeah, he wants no part of it. Danielle wants no part of it. And honestly, like I've said this before, I really have actually no individual issues with them. They've never done anything to me.
Right.
Casualties of war. And I always gave Curtis a pass. And Ken, I was like, they're trying to make a living. I don't like them, but they're trying to make a living. But this now, irrelevant, pathetic, this guy?
It's weird just because of the things you've said about Curtis, where you're like,
I've defended the man. There's a lot of things about Curtis I haven't touched, but he wants to go to war. We can go to war. Well, Minifans, you know what to do. I wish this had started the show. We didn't know about it. But geez,
hadn't happened yet.
That's true.
Breaking news.
Come spend the night in the Conjuring house.
Oh my God.
My ghost hunter friends.
I gotta apologize to that's funny. Yeah, people are saying, couldn't even say my name.
He ain't scared of you.
No, not at all. Look at Curtis. Jesus. Well, too bad, because I mean, we went through a lot together. Went through Murchison, went through my parents' stuff, went through his stuff. I don't know if he ever stopped drinking or not, but he claimed to, whatever was going on in his life. So, oh well.
I like that he takes a shit on Tim at the end too. He's like, he doesn't really like you.
I know.
That's gonna.
First of all, I actually appreciate my fans.
Right.
I like them, and the listeners, the fans, whatever they are, listeners. I listen to. We interact with them. We treat them like they're good people because they are good people.
Well, I mean, in their defense,
except for DC,
we can actually get people to attend live events.
That's true.
We're not at Lord Hobo dancing for 25 people.
That's true.
I went to a lot of EEI events, and they always had rabid fans.
They always had thousands of people there.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, paying hundreds of dollars.
We don't have enough koozies here. What am I going to do?
These bumper stickers are not enough. Oh, I'm dying to talk to Curtis. I wish we could get him to answer the phone. I just want to have a conversation with him, but I guess he's not going to do it.
Well, you can swing by his house later and drop a bottle of Tanqueray on his stoop.
Oh, don't say that, Steve. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I would hate to, I don't know. It's all fine. Like if you do it, just fucking say my name and have a conversation.
Or 12.
Again, the lies though, like the texts and all the calls and the ratings, these fucking lies and the irrelevance. It's just lies.
The best thing they could do for their ratings would be to invite you on and have a fight.
Well, I wouldn't do that. They can do it here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not going. Yeah. I'm not giving EI ratings.
They never will.
No fucking chance. I mean, I guess we could show up at the station.
Sure.
We could, yes.
Right?
Yeah. Are they all there now? Everyone's
I don't know. I have no idea. No clue. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know that. But hey, and here's the thing. They know, Curtis knows. Curtis for years, we go over the ratings and Toucher and Rich, and they're lying, and we're lying, and they're lying, and we're lying. And we get so mad about people lying about that stuff. If we call him out, he knows it's bullshit. He gets super sensitive. He has people turning on him. There's a guy, by the way, at the end of the Mutt and Callahan show, wanted people to be policed on Twitter, wanted people to be banned if they had more than one Twitter account. He would say, like, because Twitter would turn on them. Wait till this happens today. I mean, this is now. You're not going to believe what's going to happen to you now, Curtis. He wanted people, like, no parody account names. He had to put your real name in there. Like, all this, she fucking snapped because they turned against that show because I was gone. They've turned against him now because I'm gone. And listen, he had his moment today, took his shot, but now it is fucking on. I'm never gonna stop until I'm looking down at that fucking corpse. Never, ever, ever gonna stop. Ever. Hopefully soon.
The sad thing is now, he'll say something tomorrow vaguely,
and they'll all laugh.
But it'll be about.
Yeah.
I think it'll be about like me and Steve.
Or
like, you'll have your lackeys around.
Right. Or it'll be more like, oh yeah, I know a guy like that before, and they'll all laugh. But then they'll move on. Like they want no part of it because they know. Well,
that they do a lot. Where they vaguely reference you, like, or maybe technically it's Jerry, but like they'll vaguely reference the old show.
It's great when your inside jokes are like truly inside, only the people on the show.
And
the fans of a podcast, maybe.
It's sad though. Like Curtis has been he's like, we talked earlier about Scientology. Like he would have never said on our show, like, a certain former radio host. He just said the guy's name.
Yeah.
Now it's a former radio host.
It would be like him talking about Dino.
Yeah,
being like, a certain former radio
host. Toucher being like, hey, a guy, a host. He sounds like the rest of them. He's been so indoctrinated.
It's funny because like I think of like the things Portnoy said about me, and I could never shit on him that way, like what I just heard Curtis do. And you've been, you'll take shots at him, I guess, but you've been fairly glowing about Curtis.
Yeah, he did
maybe glowing is too much.
He did a good job for me.
You defend the guy a lot.
He did a good job for me. He was loyal to us.
It's weird to hear him go off like that.
It's sad to see when you find out somebody's like an actual legitimate snake. And there's a guy who like sent message to me like, oh, your eulogy earlier last year, your eulogy for your dad was incredible. I think about it all the time. Don't ever think about my dad again. Don't keep my fucking father out of your fucking soaked brain. Okay.
You do you and you do you. That's the way I look at it. That's the way you look at it. Yeah. You do you and that's it. Yeah.
The most pathetic thing I think I have ever witnessed.
We've heard the same thing. That's all. I think that's all he said, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, great. I'd say the most pathetic thing I've ever seen witness, Curtis, is you fucking stumbling around Florida, fucking shit-faced. Your fucking car, driving drunk, hundreds of miles drunk, thousands of miles, and we fucking bring you back. Brought you fucking back. And like, you wouldn't be on the air right now if it wasn't. Legitimately wasn't for me. Jerry didn't know use for him. Right. That's it. So, whatever. That's okay. That's all okay. But again, a former, my issue is not that he went after me. That's great. Like I've been saying for years, the last couple of years, come after me. But it's the former host. And they just say my name, you pussy. You fucking pussy. Just say it. Like Tim from Gann said, just say it. And they can't. They can't handle it. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at the idea of irrelevance when Dale was on a Periscope with two interns.
Well, irrelevance. I can't. Like that is like the oldest. That's the oldest. When you're losing, that's the oldest thing in the book. Yeah. Oh, you're a podcast. Well, you're a fucking FM radio station in 2020 in Boston.
Getting shit stomped by Jeff Cooner.
Yeah, for this fucking 8th, and you're lying. Like that's again. Release your numbers, we'll release ours. That's it. We'll come to a summit. We'll do it somewhere for any charity you want. And we can go head to head. I'm happy to do that anytime, any place. That's a challenge. Anywhere you want, anytime. Let's have it out, Chris. You and me, one-on-one, mano a mano. You name the place. We'll do it for any charity you want. No problem.
Sure, he'll do it. He's a ballsy guy.
Oh, of course he will. You'll have to say he's doing it with a former host.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's unbelievable. Again, 2 texts, just one of the answers. I guess but why can't you just tell me the answers? That's all. Just asking.
Yeah, if they're so true.
Yeah,
just be like, no, or even, if he wants to be nice, just be like, no, actually, we were number 1 this year. 18 to 54, whatever the fuck.
I know that's not true. We all know that's not true. We have the 18 to 34 and 25 to 54 numbers. They finished 18th, 18 to 34. There's no way. I heard you talking to Colin and Chris about that.
The mathematics.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Right. And they could say, oh, you're focused on it. Yeah, I am focused on it. Yes, that company fucked me over. I'll never stop, ever. And that, you know what? You know what that helps me get? A loyal fan base who feel the same way. They hate you guys more. You cannot believe what you just opened up, you stupid fuck. You dumb fuck.
I was joking earlier about street team events, but it didn't even occur to me that I would do all that type of shit. I never went to Milton's per se, but that type of event where we would go to a sponsor, they'd promote it on the right, they'd say, hey, the WEEI street team is there from 2 to 4 today, handing out koozies and all this type of shit. And we'd be there, and we'd talk to 3 old people that,
right, of course,
that didn't know we were going to be there, but recognized that I was at Milton's with 50 people, 100 people maybe that were
during
there.
A pandemic.
During coronavirus on a beautiful
what's
Sunday.
Going on next weekend? Tell you what, we'll let Greg Hill Show do their live show Sunday. See how they do. Be 2 cars there.
I think there'd be a lot of buzz about it.
Yeah. What are you going to say, Chris? Steve, you're laughing about something? I was called just Chris. It's the old days.
I was just thinking about Entercom making Blind Mike the public-facing figure of the company.
Hello, folks.
There's a star for you. Speaking of advertisers, we have a new one, Steve, huh?
We do, yes.
So
3Chi.
Go ahead.
So people have heard of CBD oil.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people are taking it. It's
we've talked about it.
Yeah, we've got a couple of different partners on it, and it's muscle relaxing. I was using actually the one that you like last night, the one that you kind of rub on. It's a little bit of menthol, but now we've got a new product. It's a hemp-derived cannabinoid product. It's formulated by a biochemist. All products are made in the USA with USA-grown hemp. And so Delta 8 is a federally legal version of THC. So you might have, smoked marijuana. This is a legal version of actual marijuana. Delta 8's effects are the perfect hybrid of CBD and Delta 9, which is regular THC, giving you a similar buzz and all the medicinal effects of Delta 9 without the laziness, anxiety, paranoia, and mental fogginess. Delta 8 users report feeling far more active and outgoing with increased confidence and almost none of the anxiousness and paranoia associated with Delta 9 usage.
Look, obviously, I may not use this stuff, but I think it's great that people can. If they feel better and it makes them feel better, go with God. Go for it.
So, it's a federally legal version of THC, perfect substitute for anyone who wants the same great feeling of Delta 9 THC without any of the negative side effects.
I should take it, get rid of some of this paranoia.
I like the sound.
Maybe give it a shot.
Interesting.
More laid back.
It says, Delta 8 will have you feeling amazing, yet be functional and clear-headed instead of lazy and paranoid. 3Chi isn't just the best in the Delta 8 industry. They invented the industry. And if you want to find this, you can go to use promo code KIRK at 3chi.com.
3chi.com. You get a deal there. Go to 3chi.com. Use my name, Kirk, at checkout. KIRK at checkout. Our new friends at 3Chi. 3chi.com. Use my name, Kirk, at checkout. You get 5% off your order.
And it's the number 3, CHI.com. Must be 21 to purchase.
Okay, there you go. Dr. Sheffield as well. We love that. We love the people Milton's and Paint Your Life. Thanks so much for contributing. So, I'll be curious what the follow-up is for this tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder if there's more. It seems like, given the fact that we've got it 3 or 4 times, that's the only sound, probably.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't too much
but,
more.
they have to get, they don't, Curtis knows, he probably regrets it. They've just walked into a buzzsaw that will now never end, ever.
And probably doesn't remember he said it.
The funniest part to me is that the shows that come afterwards on EEI they're the ones that will have to suffer because they're not going to be able to take calls. They're not going to be able to take calls all day.
I love Glenn and Lou and Christian. So leave them. Even though I hate Entercom, I always say leave them alone. But obviously make Dale's life miserable. And starting at 6:00 tomorrow, it is now. We are at war. If you guys don't know that, get the fuck out of here. That's what I would say. Just get the fuck out. All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.